And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Makayla Loves Gymnastics. How are y'all doing? I know the people on Twitter is like, girl, why is you just playing your damn computer, right? And I know the people on YouTube is like, girl, why is your camera not on? I did not mean to do this, but Twitter is still acting up with my account and not letting me, do my restream thing. So guess what? I still have my motherfucking phone, bitch. So guess what? I'm just gonna go live on my phone, and we just is live on the restream at the same time. You can choose whichever platform you choose want to listen to it, but I promise you, it's not gonna be nothing major. Um, on Twitter, I let the comments pop up. If you can see the comments, make a comment on YouTube. You know how YouTube works. Just comment and I will respond. I got to put the chat up first. Perfect. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all see the title. On Twitter, the title is Racism in Gymnastics. What the fuck happened to Jordan Chiles' floor medal? So today, a travesty in this sport has happened. We all have witnessed literal racism in gymnastics happening 100% 4K. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm literally distraught. I don't know what to say. I just need to rant. I'm trying not to come up here and cuss Nadia Comaneci old ass out. I'm trying not to, be that, who I was, how y'all met me, but y'all gonna have to get a little bit of it today. Nadia Comaneci, fuck your old white crusty ass bitch. You wish you was as half of a talented gymnast as fucking Jordan Chiles. Because bitch, if it was not for motherfucking Bella Caroli, you would not have half the motherfucking accolades that you have, because Bella Caroli was a coach that sat up there and fucking made them people give you scores, bitch. Like, come on, girl. Come on. And it's just so fucking egregious. It's just so fucking egregious. John Perry, I see you're calling me. If you want to get on, just get on Restream and I'll add you. Oh, you are on Restream. And my bad, John Perry. My bad. I see you, Fred. I see you. Hi, Fred.
I'm so I was sorry. Like, hold on, let me in before you go.
John,
how are you?
Oh shit! I need my headphones. I'm so sorry, everybody. Give me 1 second. Let me find my headphones. So, and I have a new laptop, everybody. So the show's about to get a lot better. A lot better. I have a new laptop now. See, I got my microphone. The show's going to get a lot better. Sadly, it happened after the Olympics, but it happened at the right time. It happened at God's time. John Perry, stay there. Talk to the people, because I know the people can hear you. They just can't. I can't hear you. Talk to the people.
Right. Y'all know Makayla is about to go off on this. How are you guys doing? Gosh, I just made a tweet saying like 2023 World Championships vault final was like hold my beer 2024. That's crazy. FIG really tried. They were going so well without controversy into their last event, the last routine of the last event. They had a controversy-free meet, right? And then the last event, it was like, nope, sorry. That is crazy, though. Yeah, like Radiant says, I don't think the IOC will take Jordan's medal. I mean, like right now, so like it's not even IOC. FIG will make their decision first. So the CAS, which is the Court of Sports Arbitration, has concluded that Jordan's coach was Cecile Landy. Cecile Landy submitted the inquiry 4 seconds or 1 minute and 4 seconds And 4 seconds was too much longer than the deadline, which is the deadline, for you guys don't know, is that the last athlete that goes up has a minute to verbally say that they want to submit an appeal. And it looks like that Cecile, no, they didn't take Paul Hahn's medal away in 2024, but these are two different situations. Cecile said it verbally that she wanted, and they said that she submitted it 4 seconds too late. And because Cass is saying because Cecile is submitted 4 seconds too late, it doesn't matter what the appeal was. It doesn't matter what the inquiry was for. The fact that she submitted it too late, it should never have been considered. And so therefore, FIG was incorrect with considering Jordan's appeal inquiry. And therefore, any result that happened because of the inquiry should go back to it. That was their suggestion, because the Court of Sports Arbitration they make suggestions. It's not like kind of like nothing has been set in stone. No medal has been taken, no scores have been changed. So now they make the suggestion to FIG. FIG can say, look, we're going to amend the scores. And then once FIG amends the scores, then they have to go to IOC if they want to with a solution about the medals. So that's what happens. But no, the difference between Paul Hahn's in 2004 was the court arbitration concluded that FIG followed their procedures because no inquiry at all was submitted. They noticed a mistake happened during the meet, but there was no inquiry. And so because of the Korean athlete did not submit an inquiry in any time during the meet or even after the meet, that the Court of Arbitrations basically is not going to even rule on it because that's considered within play. I mean, a field of and a decision made in the field of action.
Hey, everybody! I just realized all the people on Twitter can't hear us because I'm doing it this way. Give me 1 second. Keep talking. Keep talking. Let me just fix the sound so everybody can hear us. I'm so sorry. I have new equipment. I'm trying to figure it out. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
So that's where we are right now. And so the interesting thing is that the Romanians were the people who were made to appeal to Court of Arbitration, Sport Arbitration. And basically they're just saying we need an arbitrator. And because we've had this decision and we don't feel like FIG has followed their rules. And and this is only for Anna. The FIG didn't follow their rules by allowing Jordan to have by their own rules, is what Romanian Federation is saying. By their own rules, they allowed Jordan to inquire her score too late, and therefore that inquiry should not have never been accepted. And FIG, the head judge who was collecting the arbitrator, basically broke the rule, and that's what led to the increase of score. And the Court of Arbitrations agreed. Now they believe that they agreed because from what I've been reading is that they saw video proof of when Cecile Landy submitted the inquiry, which I don't know, which for it to be in one to a degree of 4 seconds. 4 seconds is I don't know what type of video proof you need at that for anyone. That's some a finish line track and field type of I want to know how was the video going slow? Was the video I need to know exactly what time? That's just crazy. 4 seconds. And the thing I hate about Nadia right now, because this issue is just so completely outside of the spirit of the competition. You're seriously the spirit. I mean, they didn't pull it out of their ass. Honestly, if Cecile Landy did submit the inquiry 4 seconds after she was supposed to allow to, that is the rule. That's completely the rule. So FIG should never have it. The judge should never have taken it. So it's not pulling out of their ass. That's the rule. And so you want people to follow the rule. I appreciate that, but just be if you looked at that and I saw someone say it was 4 seconds, 4 seconds. I mean, I'm not blaming the cast because that's the rule. You follow the rules. You go by the paper. But 4 seconds from Nadia believing this is something that you raise a case for fucking 4 seconds. this is not the spirit of the Olympics. This is not the spirit of competition, and this is not the spirit of like kind of global unity. This is so like and Nadia, the darling that she was in my eyes and everyone's eyes, has lost all credibility because this was not at all for like the best of the sport. This was not at all for like kind of the best of unity. This is specifically you being selfish and stubborn and fighting for one
I'm sorry to the people I tried. Go to my YouTube channel and follow me over there. We are on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I can't get the sound. I don't know why.
And John, I disagree with you. If it was my country, I would do the same thing. So I disagree with you, Nadia. Yes, I disagree. When we talk about funding and like athletes, like their potential earnings, yeah, it makes a difference.
Okay, like it's the rule. I understand. Like if she submitted it, if it was really submitted 4 seconds past it, then yeah, it should not have been accepted. I understand that, right? But if I look at like if I'm looking at that, the U.S. is looking at that and seeing like it's within 4 seconds, and you are a federation, I'd be like, come on, it's not that serious. Like it's 4 seconds.
To me, it is.
I mean, and then maybe to you guys it is. Then I think from that point, you guys need to find other things to worry about to bring you solace in life. In 4 seconds.
No, John, no. Let's take it was United States on the other hand did the same thing. What would you think then? Come on. You seriously? Are you really? If a person was inquiring about a score, the federation was inquiring about a score. If it was Randy was inquiring about a score and they didn't get it within 4 seconds, come on. You'll be no.
I know. What do you mean? No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It would 4 seconds, and that's just like not within the spirit of competition. Because especially at the last athlete who already has a third of the time to inquiry, they already have less time, and then they got there according to your evidence 4 seconds too late.
John, what did your eyes see? Because I watched that fourth final like 10 times in the past couple of days. What did your eyes see?
You're talking about
no.
Okay, I'm back, you guys. I'm back. John, hey, I don't give a fuck what your motherfucking eyes saw, Nisha. That's some racist ass bullshit. Nadia Comaneci, fuck your old racist ass white bitch asshole.
It's not. There are people.
Oh no, it's that bitch. No. Let me tell you why it's racist, and let me tell you why. And the bitch know what the fuck. You can't just be racist because like she's advocating. Okay, before you? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let you finish, but I want you to insert this. How would a person? How is a person supposed to advocate for their athlete and not be racist? You're supposed to control your Romanian fans, but you're supposed to advocate for your athlete and then be like, but don't harm Jordan Chiles. Don't tweet Jordan Chiles some nasty ass bullshit. The bitch sitting up there watching the same shit we watching, and the bitch sitting up there not saying shit because she's using her white privilege. She sat up there and rang the alarm bell like the damn white bitches do, and then everybody else can't. She didn't have to do nothing racist. She just had to be like, I'm a white lady. I feel like this is unfair. I'm the greatest. I was the greatest gymnast of all time until Simone Biles came out. Everybody, please do something. And then some shit happened. That's what I'm saying is racist. I'm not saying she actually did something racist to Jordan Chiles. I'm just saying she used her privilege. And she knows she used her motherfucking privilege. And can't nobody fucking sit up here and tell me otherwise. To get some shit happen that she know wasn't right. How the fuck Annabelle Buster, the bitch? What was she supposed to do? Just I'll say so. It's not the advocating for her athlete. That's not the racist part. It's just basically not speaking up. It's not speaking up. The racist shit. It's calling a dog whistle. It's calling a dog whistle to how the fuck the bitch came in 5th place get the damn bronze medal. It was supposed to be between either Jordan or Sabrina. If Sabrina got the bronze medal, I wouldn't have shit to say. But it wasn't Sabrina. It was fucking the bitch. It's the bitch who came in fucking 5th place. So you telling me because you couldn't get one white bitch the damn bronze medal, you got the other white bitch the bronze medal? She came in 4th because there were 2 people who came in 4th. Regardless, if Sabrina would have came in, actually she came in 4th, and Sabrina came in 5th because of the. But if they would have changed Sabrina's score, which was the crest of their argument at first, 13-8, until they changed the negative. Anna would have came in 5th. Yeah, no, of course, Anna would have came in. Anna would have. So the crest of your argument, if the score that was changed, the person who would have been affected, who would have been in 5th place, now gets the bronze medal. That's not fair. That's racism.
How is it? No, it's not racism. Stop. If it was just because like you advocate for your athlete and that athlete happens to be white,
the system. You know why it's racism? You know why it's racism? Because how the fuck are they gonna take away Jordan Chiles' bronze medal over 4 fucking
hands on your sound?
Over 4 fucking seconds? Over 4 fucking seconds.
That's not racism. That's not racism, sir, ma'am. That's not racism.
That is racism. That's
not racism.
I can get my point across. John, hold on. I'll bring y'all back in 10 minutes. Let me say what the fuck I have to say. Give me 1 second. Anyways, like I was fucking saying, that's some racist ass bullshit. And most importantly, how is racism? It's the systematic racism of gymnastics. And I'm not going to let people keep cutting me off until I say my motherfucking point. It's the systematic racism of gymnastics that keep happening over and fucking over and fucking over again. As a black gymnastics fan who's been watching this shit since at least 1992, I'm fucking sick of it. This might be my final straw, because how the fuck the crest of the argument was Sabrina Vonnier versus Jordan Chiles, where they rejected Sabrina Vonnier's out of bounds inquiry, even though her mother didn't inquire about that. They were inquiring about a jump and trying to get her start value raised, even though that's the true T. And Cecile Landy pulled it. She did. Are y'all expecting me to sit here and say Jordan Chiles have a great Gauguin jump? Fuck no. But Cecile Landy sat up there and pulled her big one, bitch, and they gave it to her, bitch. So that's the crest of the argument. Sabrina Vonnier versus Jordan Chiles, right? Now, if they would have raised Sabrina Vonnier's score and not taken her out of bounds, a bitch like me couldn't say shit, because that's right. That's the right fucking outcome. But for them to reverse a decision based on bullshit, that's moving the needle. That's changing the crest of the argument. Some bitch literally on Twitter told me the other day, we're no longer talking about Jordan Chiles' score, we're talking about Sabrina Vonnier's score. And now we're changing Jordan Chiles' score. How is that even in the realm of possibility? And my crest of the argument over why it's racist, because nobody's really taking a look at Sunisa Lee's bronze medal scores that everybody feel like are argumentative. Nobody is taking 2 weeks later. It's not been 2 weeks later, but whatever, 5 days later, 3 days later, and going back and changing her scores. Now John Perry and Nisha, y'all can get back on. I said what I had to say.
I was triggered. I'm sorry, sis. I apologize if I was speaking over you. I apologize. But
no, it's okay.
I'm so sorry. I really do apologize about that. Not to you, Nisha. I'll talk over you any day. I'm apologizing to my sister.
No, that's just it. If they would have changed, like, that's what I'm saying is racism. It's not any individual's particular act. So when y'all hear me say it's racist, I'm not saying what Nadia Comaneci did was racist. I'm not saying them fighting for the scores to be changed is racist. I'm saying the way the sport completely just changed the fucking needle on us in the middle of the conversation. That's the act that I'm saying is racist. Like the act was never.
Do you think if Jay Carey had been in that spot?
Nope.
Do you think that they?
Nope.
Come on.
Nope.
Come on.
Nope.
Come on. You think they went after this like they did because it was a black athlete?
Yep. Come on. I think if it was Jay Carey, they wouldn't have felt like it would have been such an easy target. They felt like because it was Jordan Chiles, it was an easy target. Would they still feel like? Would they still be salty? Yes. Would they still be talking their shit? Yes. But would they have done what? Hell, even the damn FIG would have even allowed it to get this far? No.
Listen, FIG has nothing to do with this, though.
Whoever was over the court case would have never let it get this far. No.
Okay, but here's the thing: like, if you're going to say it's racism, right? Because they did the same thing to Paul Hom.
But they told Paul Hom people that.
Now I'm saying you were saying that the attack, them attacking Romania, attacking the case is racism, but they did the same thing to Paul Hom, and that's not racist. He's a white guy. I think you can advocate for
Paul Hom, but Paul Hom literally fell and still has his Olympic gold medal.
They haven't stripped Jordan either. Dinesh 10. They
haven't yet. But they never changed. But they haven't changed. Also, they never changed a score from Paul Hom to change the ranking.
No scores have been changed either. No scores have been changed either. You realize that, right? Nothing has been changed.
And hopefully nothing will be changed.
But CAS just made a recommendation. That's all they did.
Correct.
They have no power to do anything. But all they did is hear out a case, and they said, "Here, we are the judge, and we decide we believe that this should happen." That's all they did. Now it's up to FIG to either listen to them or not. FIG can be like, "Fuck y'all, we said what we said, and we standing on principle."
Which should happen.
Because that is principle. Because I understand. Honestly, I do get it. If FIG didn't follow the rules, even if 4 seconds too late, they didn't follow the rules, and that rule is stupid. It should be changed, but the rule is there for a reason. Now I understand why court of arbitration did that, but FIG be like, nah, we're good. It's like this one rule that we didn't follow. It's stupid, and we're not gonna follow it. So Romania, try to get back to the Olympics, girl. Try to get back.
And plus, there's a video on Twitter right now that proves that they did it in the minute time period. It was not.
I mean, I saw that video or something like that. I don't know what that concludes.
Makayla, that's inconclusive because I like earlier, like about an hour ago, I tried to watch it where on live where they were. Cecile disappeared, so I don't know where she went. You can't tell. So that video, you can't take this. Somebody could be at the arena basically timing it because
I don't know. You really can't tell. I tried to do this too. All I do know is that by the time her score went up to the time the inquiry was announced, it was less than like a minute and a half. So it's pulling it close. But like if they supposedly that they have video of the inquiry judge, and you can see exactly when Cecile came up to him and said something. They don't even know what it was said. They just know when he came up to him. So it just said like, and the thing like it's just like if you take in 4 seconds, that's just. But like court of arbitration is a calculator. All they are is a calculator. They're not kind of like here to like kind of offer their subjective opinion. They kind of put the things in together. They're like, okay, cool. Look, this video that you have clearly shows a minute and 4 seconds, and because of 4 seconds is after the amount allowed in time, then we have to make this suggestion. That's all they are, though. I don't think Romania should be on that podium at all. I don't want no sharing, no nothing. Like, and especially like Sabrina shouldn't be in that. Sabrina doesn't have a case. She had a case when she was there at the meet. She should have inquired about the out of bounds. She didn't. Her mom was frazzled. Her mom was frazzled. She only inquired about the start value. When she probably, from my understanding, she didn't even realize there was a out of bounds, and she didn't even know it. Like she didn't. Nope. And so. She didn't even realize there was an out of bounds, and she didn't even inquire about it. And so she was just inquiring about the start value, which was a 10th lower than it was when she did team final. So I understand that, but like she didn't go out of bounds. We honestly don't even know what the neutral deduction was for. All we know that it could be for the out of bounds. Yeah, we could be for the out of bounds.
It could be something with her leotard. It could be anything.
Yeah, it could be something.
We just because they never explained it.
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody on Twitter lied. They say it was for the out of bounds, so that's not true. That's what I've been griping about this whole 3 or 4 days.
Nadia said that
and this is again where I'm saying the racism, not racism. Okay. I'm going to stop saying racism. Okay, so my friends can stop attacking me. The privilege though of Nadia Comaneci though. The privilege of Nadia Comaneci.
The thing is, like, I don't know if she's talking to a judge because no brevet judge, category 1, is discussing a specific score with a federation. None of them are. They're not risking their job for that. And so, how you think a controversial?
She doesn't know where that 10th of a point came from, We don't know where that 10th of a point came from, and the judges never said where that 10th of a point came from. It could be anything. It could be because her Leo was in her butt cheeks after routine, and they took the deduction. It could be anything.
Literally. And so, but we know that if it was for out of bounds, and that's what the inquiry would have been for. If they inquired, we would have found out what that 10th of a point was for, you know?
Which they did not. They inquired over a jump, trying to get her start value higher. And that's not Jordan. And for that to be the crest of the Romanian fans' argument, blame Sabrina's mama. She the one who was the dumb coach. Because Cecile was the smart coach and just tried it. If Sabrina's mom would have inquired over the 10th of the point. You can see the conversation with her and Laurent.
You can see the conversation with her and Laurent. Cecile was like, we have nothing to... You can do the match. She's Laurent like, what do we have to lose?
Because Cecile was like, should we do it? And Laurent was like, no. And then Cecile was like, why not? We have nothing to lose.
Yeah, exactly. We saw all
Laurent was like, I guess.
Yeah. My thing is, as a coach, if it's not getting credit, it shouldn't get credit in America. And then she getting credit in quads or team fight. Why risk that skill again?
I don't think they'd care. It wasn't that much of an issue until when you're at the 10th point off, you know, because there was no point. Like you said, you read Cecile's like, she's like, look, we didn't have a reason to challenge it before because why, you know?
Correct. And then the reason
why not give her something she can do easier?
But I guess
give her easier
because this is that reason. Because if she came close, they was going to challenge an inquiry and get the damn extra 10th of a point. But normally she's not close. So what's the difference? She's doing the split leap forward either way. So she's going to get the damn C credit either way. So why not try
even her wolf turn was out of crazy. Like even
her wolf turn has always been like that. All her
that's why I said even that. So I'm like, all these.
It's really
but they really haven't. But they really haven't been eating her. Yeah, but they really wasn't eating her wolf turn up like that. It was just her grocery yarn jump that they was eating up like that. Like
her wolf turns look the same way from trials all the way up through the Olympics. I don't understand why it was a 2.5 though. I don't know why did you not put in another? Was it an attempt? Was it always an attempt to go for the triple? Is that what happened?
I think because she did do the triple one time. I think she did the triple both nights at trial. I think her goal is to do the triple, but
sometimes she doesn't make it. Oh, okay.
Stop at like 2.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she won't get
so every time she's always going for the triple, but sometimes she makes it with the 2.5. But yeah, so like these are the I guess the things like I guess her ultimate start value was if everything got credited and she did everything, it would have been a 6.
Yes.
But and people were like her e-score. Nisha, what are you saying? Like her e-score was consistent from the Olympics. Like you're saying, her e-score was too high in event final. But if you look at all her, like she was always shaky on all her leaps. She's always been shaky on all her turns. The one turn that she does do. And like the only thing that was different about the event final than her team final was that she had 2 landings that were bad.
Mm-hmm. So if you take another 2/10 for those landings, if minimum, she's like what a 13.5, 13.
It takes another 4. It takes a 14.
13.5.
Yeah, but the thing is, like they said they only took 1/10 for a landing and 2/10 for the other landing.
Which that first one was out of control. Almost her hands were almost on the ground.
Is, I don't because when I look at the deductions,
but it wasn't that bad. She just hopped back and she like
she popped up, and that pop up is only worth depending on how many steps. They only count the steps for that landing, so that's a 2.
And she landed the tumbling pass standing straight up and down. It's not like she was at her chest up. She was trying to stick it and just bounce back.
Yeah, and you only count the steps on that. And so that's only 2/10.
And Nisha, to your point, they did because she was about to win the damn floor finals. If she wouldn't have had those 2 bad landings, she would be the gold medalist.
No.
Because
that means her
I put that on everything.
I do not endorse this message.
Back from 5th place.
If they gave her a 13-7 with those mistakes,
we're saying the e-score was too high.
She needed those 3 or 4 tenths. She didn't have the possibility to get a 4/10, Makayla.
Put those two landing deductions back in. That's 4/10 of a point. She would have been a gold medalist at a 14-2.
No, that she would have. You were adding. No, that's that's at her team final when she didn't have those 2/10 of those 3/10. She didn't. She only scored, I think, 14-1 in team final.
Okay, check it, though. All she needed was a 14-2 to win the damn floor finals. I mean, Reby and not Reby. Simone flew out of bounds 3 times, and Reby only was scoring like a 10th better than her the whole Olympics. They were going to make her win.
I want to make sure score was too low. I'm telling you the right information.
I feel the scores were all over the place. The whole I said that like winning.
She was perfect in team final. Basically, she was her perfect in team final.
I agree. Team final was her best score.
Yeah,
that was her best.
And they gave her a 14-1.
And hold on, I don't want to make sure. I don't know if I have the correct one.
Okay, sure. I don't know it either. I'm asking. I'm not saying.
Yeah. Let me see. What you got 13.966. She got an 8.166 in execution. She got a 5.9 D score.
It would have been close. Yeah, so it would have been hard. It would have been hard, but
yeah, it would have been possible. At her best, it would have been her best. She didn't crack 14. So
and see, I think it should be like a 13.5, 13.5, 3.3, somewhere in there.
But I understand, Nisha, but where else are you taking that? Because like where else from the difference between Jordan's team final to her event final, where else but the 2 landings are you taking deductions?
That's where it is. And then that whoop turn, which we already had, her whoop turn is
already take off. That's the same whoop.
Yeah, it's the same
whoop turn. She did it
in team finals.
Yeah, I don't know what the artistry deductions are they take, so I don't know. I don't have an artistry checklist with me, so I don't know what they take for that.
So her total, and then they gave her a checklist. And then they gave her another 10th of a point in start value. So if her team final score was a 13.9, it would have been a 14. They took 3/10 of a point off for the 2 landings.
Yeah,
it's
about right, Nisha. I don't understand.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's consistent.
I know what my eyes tell me.
But it's consistent. It's not telling me no, like I was like the routines look the same except for those 2 landings. And like they look exactly the same. So whatever the deductions is on those landings, that's where it should be coming off from the team from her pass. And it's about 3/10. And I was just like, oh, there's not much more you can take there. Someone else did suggest that her second landing should have got the double layout. Because again, I think I did look at it. It looked like it could be a bent. Her shoulders were at her hip level or something like that, and that's also another 10th. So she landed. She took a step, and when she landed, her shoulders were at her hip level or something.
That was the second pass. Yeah, the second one. Yeah.
No, the third pass. Her last.
Hold on. I know second coming next year. You're right.
Her second pass. She's stuck. She's stuck. But yeah, they said that you can get another 10th off of the last pass, and I'm looking at it. I was like, yeah, you can. And some people probably did, and some people probably didn't.
And again, like I said, if it was Sabrina who came,
if
it was Sabrina, Oscar came on. I don't see Oscar.
Yeah, he's in the chat at least.
I don't see him. Oscar, if you don't get your ass onto the damn show.
No one's taking two flips and 3.5 twists. No one's taking Jordan's Neto. No one. Sabrina is getting 5th for her tumbling alone. And honestly, Sabrina did. When I look back at it, Sabrina had the better flow routine.
I agree.
Yeah, she did. She had the better flow routine.
And then again, if that was the result, if they would have gave Sabrina the extra 10th of a point, I don't think nobody would have anything to say. It's the fact that they took the extra 10th of. If they took the extra 10th of a point from Jordan and then gave the bronze medal to Anna Barbosu, like that's not. I mean, okay, they're trying to change the rankings to give the bronze medal to Anna Barbosu, and that's not cool.
Somebody pointed out on Twitter, they were like, it's like they get penalized for doing like harder 4 passes. Everybody else has like a 4 pass, and Jordan has a 4 pass. on floor.
It's not a pen. You have to, if you do a harder skills, you have to get the execution on it. So
exactly,
So just like Suni did, and also to that, you can take out a double tuck, right, and do a turn, and because the turns are worth the same amount, they're both D D skills, D or E skills. So, or you can do a leap, So like, but
that's why those leaps should be scrutinized a little bit more because
you can even look at Sabrina, because Sabrina during qualifications she had a 6-3 difficulty because she was doing way tougher passes, but her E score was low.
Oh, they was getting her. Yeah, they was getting her.
Yeah, because you do tougher passes, you might get taken off for like landings, if tougher passes were landings and things like that. Just like us, look at Simone had like basically a 6-10 taken off during her tougher passes because she had landing deductions, and out of bounds deductions. So so you take a gamble. You're like, okay, I can either do 3 passes and another
harder leap.
Yeah, harder leap, and it will be the same, or I can do easier things but up my execution. And that's what she did. And when Sabrina did the easier passes, she upped her execution and she got a higher score.
Yep. Like I said, I rooted for Jordan because I felt she should have been all around over Suni, but this floor I can't like.
According to the rules, I mean, I can agree with because of like, I mean, just go arbitrary going by the rules. I get it. I totally understand. Like Sabrina didn't inquiry her out of bounds, and because she didn't inquire her out of bounds, she ended up with a 10th off. And Jordan did because her coach made a strategic decision saying, why not? There's nothing else to lose, And so she paid $400 for that medal.
Well, she didn't pay for that medal. Just go straight to the table. Don't listen to your husband. He's like, don't listen to him. Go straight to the table.
Had she not, can you imagine 2 sentences less? If she had 2 sentences less, then she would have
exactly. There you go. Forget Laurent. Go over there to that table.
That whole shrug was like it could have been like, because the thing, like, she still didn't even think it was gonna work though. But like she was just saying, like, because like she's like, they didn't get credit before. So I didn't think it was going to work, but she's like, well, look, I have nothing else to lose, and if I leave this competition being like, why did I do it? Then I can always question, what if? So I totally understand, but that's probably like the second guess. But I just don't understand, like, how it's like, it's so unfair for the last athlete to only get 1 minute when everyone else can like kind of like review what they can review the whole routine again and decide that. Yeah.
That's not even like with Sunday. We was on Beam that time right now. Her whole dang on E score what she did. I mean, D's like doesn't look like that's too short of a time for them to acquire the last person. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, especially if everyone else is getting at least 3 minutes, because they have between from the time their score is posted to the time the other score is posted, the next score is posted, so they can watch another person do the whole routine and still like sit on it and make a decision. That is super crazy, though. What do you think? What do you think that FIG will do?
Give Jordan and let Jordan keep hers and give what's her name, Anna one. Like it's just not fair. Like that's not right.
And there's never been no FIG. I mean, no medal has ever been taken away from an athlete for like if they had not doping or cheating, which is cheating. I mean, doping is cheating.
But see, again, I don't even understand how Anna Barbosa was even in this conversation. Like, I just don't. Like, it's just so.
Because I think Makayla, what I think it's confusing is because like what you're saying, like the Romanians' argument was when they went to court of arbitration, that was never their argument. They were never arguing for Sabrina, not at all. What happened is like it was a score, like Sabrina was when they went to court of arbitration, it was never about Sabrina. It was only between Anna and Jordan, and that might be what Romanian fans are saying. Like
gotcha. Okay,
yeah, Romanian fans were saying like it's all about Sabrina. It's all about. They didn't question anything for this case. For like Sabrina wasn't even on this case for a court of arbitration. It was all about Anna and Jordan. and that was their whole position. And I heard inklings that that's what their argument was. That they was late.
No, I'm just saying, and that's again how one very famous Romanian gymnast used her privilege because she still feels like Sabrina Voynier should be the Olympic bronze medalist. And again, if the
I mean, she should be, no doubt, she should be.
If the argument was always between Anna and Jordan.
Yeah. Is that, but the thing, it's only been 5 days. Come on, like you realize, like it's not even been 5 days. This is on Monday, I think so, right? And so it's only been like 5 days. And so, like when they submitted their case to Court of Arbitrations, it was like they had already conceded that Sabrina inquiry never happened. And so when they submitted it, they only submitted it. They were challenging. They were saying their whole submission is that Jordan, FIG, not Jordan, but FIG. Broke their rules when they accepted Jordan's inquiry. That's all that it wasn't about. It wasn't an attack to Cecile. It wasn't an attack to anyone else. They're saying that FIG broke the rules, broke their own rules, and that's why a court of arbitration should basically hear this case. But it looked. I mean, the Romanian fans were all about Sabrina, but that's not what the Romanian Federation was about at all.
I was too, because I thought they were having a case for her. That's what I thought the whole argument was.
No, they had no case for her. Had like zero case.
So maybe they know what that point one was. Then maybe it was some wardrobe malfunction. Maybe that's why they can't.
I mean, no, they don't have zero case for her because they never submitted an inquiry during the meet.
I thought they did for her D. Did they not for her D score, Sabrina? I thought they did.
They submitted an inquiry for her D score, but not but not for that out of bounds.
Maybe they knew.
I mean, I know if you guys are attorneys or you watch like kind of cop shows or attorney shows, you know how
no. And I do agree with that. I do think they were arguing for Sabrina Voynier also, but all her arguments got dismissed in the case.
No, they never submitted that. At least according to the CAS their decisions, because in the decisions you can see the procedural history, and you can see like in that it's like 2 pages, but you can see basically this who submitted the appeal and what else regarding. But like
I do remember seeing something about a neutral deduction out of bounds, and then that was dismissed too in gym when I was reading the Gymnastics.
I think. Let me read it now. Because it says because I think I do remember what you were talking about.
Sure.
They said the appeal was granted in part. So I don't know what they mean by in part. So let me look at that again. Yeah. You say you want me to share a screen? Is what you're saying?
You can send me the link or share the screen so we all can see it together, so we won't be just
Yeah, let's look at it together. Hold on.
And again, that's where I'm saying racism, because if the argument always was for Anna, then we all would feel differently about it, because we would be like.
But I think you're comparing. I think you're comparing the Romanian federations with their fans, which is a different topic. That's completely different topic.
I 100% made that argument at the first place, and I'm also.
Oh, you didn't hear this? FIG has amended the scores.
Oh, I know that.
They just released they just did a press release following the publication of the decision of CAS.
Hold on. Let me find it so we can read it.
Hold on. I'll share the screen. I'll share the screen. Here you go. Oh my God! I don't know if I can take this out.
and y'all just was up here talking about, oh, they'll never take Jordan Chiles' medal. They'll never take. Yeah.
They still haven't taken the medal yet. They still haven't taken the medal. Just like, what do you know?
Racism.
They haven't taken the medal yet, but FIG has. This is what we have right here.
I've been watching them do this bullshit to Dominique Dawes for many years. I've been watching them do this shit to Tasha Schweiker for many years. They tried to do it to Gabby, but Gabby's talent just couldn't let them do it. Simone is on another level, so they can't do it to Simone. But Jordan,
this makes my heart. This is my heart. Like, okay, so we're reading from the press release from the. Oh my God, I can't. I don't know if I can make it through it. Paris 2024 Olympic Games Women's Artistic Gymnastics floor exercise final rankings amended following CAS decision.
Hold on.
Following the
Let me
publication
finish.
of the
Hold on. Let me fix the screen. I'm so sorry, everybody. Let me fix the screen.
Oh my god, they updated.
Gosh,
oh my god, they updated her fucking. Okay, just so we know, the IOC has not at all stripped anybody's reallocated medals anywhere.
Oh crap. I will have to end it. I'm not gonna do that. Go ahead.
I cannot believe this. I cannot fucking believe this.
Go ahead. Watch racism happen live in y'all face. Go ahead. Keep reading.
Okay. Following the publication of the decision of CAS OG on 24/15 by the ad hoc division of the Court of Arbitration for Sports CAS, the FIG confirms that the results of the women's artistic gymnastics floor exercise on Monday, August 5th to 2024 are amended in accordance with the decision as follows. The initial score of 13.666 is given to Jordan and is reinstated. The ranking of the women's artistic gymnastics floor final has been modified accordingly, with Anna Barbosa ranking third with a score of 13.766. This is why you see them saying ranking third as opposed to saying being the bronze medal, because they haven't allocated the different medal.
She had a 13.7, not 13.766, right?
13.766. I think she
13.7.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this was definitely was a misprint because
it's a typo. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But I thought FIG was gonna be like, fuck y'all, we did this.
Racism.
So Jordan will be back in 5th. She's back to 5th again. So nothing basically cards ever happened. She's in 5th. They were both at 13.7. Anna and Sabrina.
Yeah. So let's look at Jim Cassis is on it, huh? Let's see. If you're trying to follow along the remaining, okay. Okay, according to a source, the USA Gymnastics and Romania have agreed to share the bronze. FIG said no. They have asked. Wow. Oh my fucking god! They have asked Jordan to return her medal 40 minutes ago.
Oh wow! I didn't think that would happen.
I did not think that would happen either. Y'all heard me. I have all this recorded conversation of me saying shit.
I just would like to say this, that I just would like apologies from both of y'all bitches, because I keep telling y'all don't understand what racism look like in gymnastics. I've been watching this shit.
I didn't think she would return it.
They asked me.
Yes, it's racism in gymnastics. Nadia Comaneci said she wanted her Romanian bitches to get that bronze medal, and they was like, okay, Nadia, here you go. That's exactly what the fuck happened. Now, like I was saying, Nadia Comaneci, fuck y'all all, racist ass Buck Carter. I hope you don't expect to commentate that season on NCAA, because, bitch, I promise you, Buck Carter, I'm lighting your ass up every fucking time I see your cracker ass. Ooh, I'm so bad right now. I'm so sorry.
No, you mean it. Go on. Now I'm on your side. Burn it all motherfucking down.
I promise you, Bart Carter, you better retire too. Because your wife just pulled the most racist shit in gymnastics I've seen ever. She used her white tears to make this shit happen on some bullshit.
Burn it all down, yo, Makayla.
Over 4 fucking seconds. This is the most racist. This is absolutely the most racist. And I can't believe Nadia Comaneci is the one who instigated this. But I can, because she's a white lady and she doesn't realize what she did. She don't think it's racist. And her little, if she was just her little insignificant self, her little insignificant opinion, it's not racist. But her call to action, that's where the racism come in from. And people, don't be confused. This is what racism looked like in 2024. This is why y'all good President Donald Trump is for to win the White House again, because of bullshit like this. If I was Jordan Chiles, if I was Simone Biles, if I was Sunisa Lee, if I was Jay Carey, I would return every single medal won in protest.
You like, here, we good.
I would return every single medal won.
Okay, well, they have to return the prize money and everything. They would get from the U.S.
They
right?
don't get prize money from the FIG.
No, from the U.S. winning the medal. The United States give them prize money.
Yeah, I'm saying, you think in the United States they're like, oh, you return the medal?
I promise you, they
will. Yeah.
They'll make it up in sponsorships. And then if USA Gymnastics,
they make it up in the GoFundMe, bitch. All they had to do was put a GoFundMe out. They would make it up.
USA Gymnastics, if y'all don't sit up here and fight, I promise you, I will be on the forefront that every single top American gymnast in 2028 should sit out, and y'all will be in like 5th place. Y'all will have a worse result than France had at their home Olympics. Y'all better fix this.
What faith do you have? They couldn't afford to send the guys to pay the plane tickets to whatever that competition was. What faith do you have they go to fight? What faith do we have in USAG? Seriously.
They better to fix this.
Hey, Mac, I'm about to join from my phone.
Okay.
So, Mac, what about the shade that WCC threw at Rebecca? You think that really pissed me off?
Okay, but again, their point is valid that they chose not to inquire on that score. And for them to sit back and if they were to fight it now, that would be some bullshit.
Yeah,
I agree with them.
Okay, well, no, don't say what you would have done. Do it. My thing is, don't come back now. Oh, I should have did this. No, in that moment, you do it. Don't do this. What shoulda, woulda, coulda. I don't like that.
Tell the Romanians that.
Tell
the Romanians that.
They did.
Tell the Romanians that.
Shoot. In my eyes, when I tell that Simone did better than Reby, no, she didn't. She might have a higher difficulty, not like no. So they just shut that up.
Yeah, if they gave Jordan credit for her goal, you don't think they would have gave credit if they inquired hard enough? They could have got Simone that extra tip to win the gold medal.
But they didn't. So you guys didn't do it. So I'm bringing them now. You didn't do it at the time. So stop it. Like that's why people that's why I don't understand people like these days. Like shoulda, woulda, coulda. Oh, I could have did this. Well, do it at the moment. Then if you had any questions, Simone scored. You do it right then. Don't wait 5 to every day. It's like the dance. Like we could have did this. Well, you should have. Why you didn't do it? Like seriously, I don't like stuff like that. That's a problem with people these days. They do like say stupid stuff. Like me said, I could have, like this means had a lottery ticket. I had the 5 numbers I was gonna play. Then I see the night I see, and I say, oh, well, why I didn't do it then? It's the same thing. I could play those same 5 numbers, but I didn't. That's somebody else won the jackpot. It's the same thing.
I feel you, and those are very valid points. And WCC shouldn't have done that. But at the end of the day, fuck the Romanians. Oh, I'm so mad right now.
So they have problems of their own. Like they have their own issues. Like stop it. Stay at the spotlight. W. I have your own issues that nobody wants to talk about. But let's leave it alone. So just stop.
I can't believe Jordan has to give the medal back.
Yeah, that's messed up.
I'm so sad. I'm really up here crying. Like I've been like I really like oh my god. Like oh here he's back. I'm so fucking sad right now, you all. Like, oh, I am really like oh Reby should have pulled a beam. Like it's just not fair that the Romanians did not do their job on the floor. So instead of being penalized or just accepting that they didn't do what the fuck they needed to be done, they're doing all this shit with the damn backing of Nadia Comaneci, and everybody is like, oh well, nah, bitch, nah.
Okay, I think the problem is gymnastics being subjective as it is. That's the issue. Gymnastics is subjective sport, so it's hard to like e-scores. I look at they're hard to come about, but like why don't judges e-score stuff like public, so people can see that's what they deducted for. You know, that's what the mystery is. These damn e-scores. Why can't those be public data?
It's just 1,000%.
I can't believe that. I really can't believe that United States and Romania went to FIG and said, let's share this. And FIG was like, nope. Like, that's just the craziest part about it. FIG like made the mistake, and instead of like allowing 2 people to benefit from their mistake, They're like, nope, we're taking away from someone. This is worse. Taking this medal is worse than what they did to Anna. And Anna celebrating and then removing. It's so much worse.
Exactly.
So much worse. Like it could have been solved. It could have been solved with both people having a bronze medal, but FIG was like, nah.
Which is crazy. Like, it's their error. Like,
I never expected them to make them share. I never expected them to make them share the bronze medal. I always expected them to.
But no one's ever done this ever. This is the first time it's ever happened. This is the first time that this will ever happen. And granted, they still have to go to IOC, and IOC has to say, yeah, strip her medal. But this will be the first time in any sport that this has ever happened, where a decision was made and the decision is get reversed, and because of that, a person gets stripped of their medal. Ever. That's crazy.
I wonder what's the difference between this gymnast and every other situation, probably.
But there are black people who have had this before. Come on, Makayla. Come on. It's not about blackness. You happen to be a black person.
I remember in track, Makayla, I think it was Jamaica or somebody, they illegally started the race. I mean, they stepped on the line or something. It was like very close, but yeah, they lost their medals because they did something illegal. It's in the track.
They did something illegal. They cheated, right? They broke the rule.
They went at their liners. I can't remember exactly what it was. This was so long ago, but yeah, they went at the liners. Something it was, and they stripped their team. But it was like, oh, you should have been disqualified.
Yeah, you should have been disqualified. Yeah, they broke the rules, but not because of like Jordan didn't break any rule here whatsoever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, she said it's similar of any doubt. I was like, well, there was. I remember that incident. So yeah, they were talking about it not too long ago.
Was it 2000 or was it like? Because I know in Tokyo, 2 teams.
No, it was a while ago. It was longer than 2000. It was. I can't remember what year it was.
2020. Yeah.
No, it wasn't 2020. It was way before 2020. It wasn't recent. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. No, I this is unprecedented. That's just crazy. And the thing is, like, Romania has to come to LA next in 4 years, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, what's up?" They won't make it outside, yo. They won't make it if they have a team. I've never. This is crazy. If they have a team, they barely made something. She is.
John, your connection is really bad right now. Give it a second and try re-saying what you're going to say. And it is just brutally, honestly, ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It's just absolutely.
Sorry about that. I'm traveling. Yeah.
We could tell.
Shut up. No, I'm saying like now they barely made it to this Olympics, and they're gonna come to LA being like, oh yeah, you know your American sweetheart, the one that we stripped the medal from. Hey, we here.
You saw the game?
And this is just so because again, Sunisa had very controversial bronze medal results. Nobody went to the court of arbitrations on her ass. Like, come on.
Well, could Jordan actually challenge a teammate in all around? Just saying all around. Did Jordan really want to do that? They really want to touch that, open that can of worms? Because a lot of people are saying, like I said, Jordan should have made all around over Sunni.
I think so too.
You think she
And
will
then
take that?
Alicia D'Amato could challenge Submissive's bronze medal in the all around. Nina Duval and Alicia D'Amato could challenge that bronze medal on bars. I
look back on bars. I don't think so. I think that was soon. I think that was Sunni's bronze on bars. I'll have to look at it again and take my. I think that was Sunni's bronze. Looking back,
we're waiting on. we're literally the three of us are on Twitter and on social media now, being sad, finding out the results. As you all, we don't know if Jordan has given her medal back. I hope she hasn't. But then again, a part of me is like, you know what? Get that shit back, Jordan. Get that shit back to them people. Like, fuck that shit. Like, I know it hurts. Get that shit back. Simone, get back all your medals too. Soon get back your medals. Jade, get back your medals. Hensley, you only got one medal, but give that shit back too, girl. As a protest.
Makayla. I doubt that it happened, but because what does it do giving your medals back, Makayla? What would they do? Honestly, what does they do? And what does sitting out 2028 do? What would they do?
Prove to them people to stop fucking with us just because we black. Bitch, let y'all have a very saltine Olympics, bitch. Let's see how many viewers watch that shit. Go back to being gymnastics in the 90s when gymnastics was on the internet.
Okay, I don't think it's gonna be that serious. The year from now, some of us will still remember. But comes the 4-year fans, they'll forget about it. Come 2028.
Of course, yeah.
The 4-year fans, they'll be back. 4-year fans are gone. They'll be gone next week. They'll come back in 2028. They'll come back in 2028.
Yeah, let the right rhythmic gymnastics bitch win tomorrow, bitch. They'll be forgotten. They'll be forgotten.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's crazy because I see all these 4-year people don't even understand. Some say, "Oh, Simone should have been in last." I'm like, how? 4? I'm like, do y'all not know how gymnastics work? Like, how's she gonna be in 8th place with just 2 out of bounds? It's like, yeah. I'm like crazy.
The people are saying Jordan Chiles is too fat to be the bronze medalist on the Olympic Games. They're saying her body type is too wrong. They're saying she's more booty than gymnast. A lot of people, like, she's been good, like, they've been real, like, the Romanian gymnastics fans have been real racist. Like, she's real vile.
No, and they have been out of pocket so many times. They've been out of pocket so many times, and it's crazy though. Like, I've unfollowed so many people because of this. Like, it's like people who I never thought would like, and I was just like, oh, this is who you are,
Oh, that's why I'm saying that Nadia is not saying, she's seeing all of this shit, and she's just not saying nothing, just retweeting all of them awful. Not retweeting, but like,
she hasn't retweeted racist stuff though.
No, she's not retweeting racist stuff, but she's damn sure.
She's on Twitter. Let me go see her. I know she's on Twitter. Let me go.
Oh no, she's on Twitter. Man, she's been there heavily this week. I mean, these last few days.
She's damn sure fueling the flames to the fire. She's damn sure it's not like Kathy Johnson was like, even though I feel like this is the result, Jordan Chiles still is an amazing gymnast and she doesn't deserve, like, that's Kathy Johnson because Kathy Johnson is a real one. That's not Nadia Comaneci, bitch ass. That bitch over there is just like, oh.
I want to replace them. I want to replace them both. I was like, Kathy should be in Nadia's spot. Like, I want all the awards that Nadia get. I want to go to Kathy right now.
And that's why I'm saying it's you can't tell me it's not racism. Like, and if you don't want to use racism, damn sure use the word privilege. Like, I don't.
It's definitely privilege, but I don't think, like I said, like I think they would do the same thing if it was Jay Carey. They would have fought this hard too.
I don't. I'm sorry, Brett. I think if Jay Carey would have.
Would you think they would sit back? You think they were just going to sit back?
I think they would be like the rightful Olympic champion. Anna Barbosa, Sabrina Voyer had a hard fight, but the Olympic champion is trying again or something like that. I think it would be just like real different. I think it would be real different. Though. I know you don't want to believe it, but
I'm not saying that you're wrong. I don't know where the evidence would be to say that, because like I think literally if it would have been like if do you think that if it was between Anna and Sabrina that they would have tried to went to court, scored out arbitration? I guess not. They really don't have Sabrina doesn't have a case, so there's no reason. Yeah.
I don't see going between teammates. I don't think that's a good precedent. No, I don't like that.
I mean, yeah, she tried to inquire because when she thought her teammate was beating her, she did inquire over Anna. She did.
I mean, but Jordan did the same thing. Jordan did the same thing in 2022.
I'm with you there. I don't remember Jordan putting the car in 2022.
It wasn't Jordan. It was Jade.
No, Jordan did it. Jordan tried to get above Jade. So what happened was the quarterfinal. It's a world championship that Jordan came in. I mean, Jade came in second, and Jordan came in third. And Jordan tried to inquiry. She inquired to increase her score over Jade. That's right. And they end up lowering, and they end up lowering it and making Rebecca a bronze medalist.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. I remember that.
No, it was the opposite way around because Jade
inquired. Jade inquired.
I think it was Jordan.
No,
Jordan was the silver. Jordan was it? Because who was the bronze medalist?
Jade and Rebecca. Jade inquired. I remember that.
You're telling the right story, but it was Jade. It wasn't Jordan.
Oh. Well, that doesn't support the racism claim. That doesn't racism claim. It's like, yeah, it was, I guess Jade literally tried to inquire over Jordan. Whoops.
Yeah, I remember that. So we were like, what?
because Jade was like, well, why is my floor score so damn low? And they were like,
her dad, like, what?
So bad.
I mean, I'm all for it. It's individual medals. I don't care if your country companion. It's
and again,
if you can inquire, if you.
And let me just make this very, very clear again. I'm not saying that the fact that the Romanians are inquiring about scores are racist. I'm not saying that. And if that's what going to be, I just want to dead that argument moving forward because I have a feeling that's what people are going to say that I'm trying to say. And I'm not saying that the fact that the Romanians were inquiring about their scores are racist. It's a sport.
So then how do you I have a question, like how do you advocate for your how do you advocate for how do you advocate for your country but not seem racist?
Like as a fan? That's a loud ass damn store. Like a fan, John?
John is always eating. He's always eating.
I'm not even at a restaurant, you idiot. But how do you advocate for your team your country responsibly, and in this situation, and not make it seem like it's a racism?
Like a fan or like Nadia?
Like Nadia, what's Nadia supposed to do? Yeah, what is Nadia? Like Nadia, how did Nadia what can Nadia have done to not make it come across as racist?
Again, I'm not saying that Nadia advocating for the. Well, okay, this is what it is with Nadia for me. It's the dog whistle. It's the clearly saying what she wanted, and that's exactly.
Which dog whistle though? Which dog whistle?
It's the like how are you, Nadia Comaneci, a regular person who's an American as far as I know, who lives in America, who isn't in the Olympic Games or in the going to say, I am personally sending these videos to the Federation of Sports so they could come and fix this situation. And that's exactly what happened.
Well, isn't she on like the Romanian committee or something? Olympic committee?
Yeah, I think she's on a.
I think she's on Romanian.
I think she's on the Romanian Federal Gymnastics Committee, though.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing?
So I think it is. I think she did use her privilege, her power as who she is. But she's part of that committee.
But even if she is a part of that committee, how is Nadia Comaneci, who again, I think she's in America right now, but she could be in Paris right now watching the Olympics. One person. That's the equivalent of.
It's not
Shannon
one person
Miller
though. She literally. Yeah, it would be equivalent of Marta. If Marta, it'd be like literally the same thing of Marta doing the same thing. That's the equivalent. If Marta was like, okay, I have my whole committee behind me. We're doing this. I'm not sure. I don't know if they break down that same way. Like she was a national coordinator, but she was part of the. Or like kind of, she's part of. If Chelsea Mimble did the same thing or something like that. She's not the person who picks a team, but she's part of that federation. So, what I don't know if like how to like. There's no way in hell. I don't know about the Sabrina thing. Like, there's no way in hell Nadia if she did, she's using her privilege as who she is to talk to a judge. That should not ever happen because judge will not talk to anybody about something like that. But Nadia was like doing. If this had happened to. Do you think that if this had happened to Americans, would they be doing the same thing?
Again, it's not the doing. I guess if that's her job as whatever.
Yeah.
I guess she was doing her job, but again, it's the not controlling the Romanian fans on Twitter. It's the constantly. She's not retweeting the racist stuff, but she's damn sure. Will retweet you if one
she could have been racist, silent. She literally should. Yeah, she could have been silent, or not silent. She could have been Kathy Johnson. Yeah, she could have been Kathy Johnson.
How can you control the fans? So I know, like back in days when I was like advocating for LSU, or whatever, people would come after me. I didn't blame LSU. I didn't say LSU stop these people. Like I didn't make that. I was like,
but you didn't work for LSU. But if you knew LSU were like retweeting, co-signing tweets to the shit that they were saying about you, wouldn't you be looking at LSU kind of like, oh?
I don't think she's done that, Makayla. I think you should probably go. I think she's been tone deaf. Yeah, I think she's definitely been tone deaf. Like she shouldn't be tweeting Jordan at all. Like you should be like, look, this girl needs space. Take space. Leave her alone. But I don't think she's done all that. I might be what you perceive it to be because like it looks like that. But I don't think she has done that. Like retweeting like racist or dog whistles or something like that.
No, what she's done to me is if a person has said some racist shit, like it's this gymnastics account, Gym whatever.
Yeah, Gym Nerd 00, yeah.
Who's been off the chain with what they've been saying about damn Jordan.
Off the chain, yeah. Off the chain. I agree. I blocked her
a long time ago.
Yeah, I blocked her. I blocked her. I thought she revealed herself quickly this week.
Nadia won't retweet the racist things that account will say, but if the account
they retweet something else, they say, okay. But how is she supposed to know that person has said racist things in the past?
She's literally reading it. I can tell she's reading the tweets because she's picking what she's retweeting. Because if she can read this tweet, she clearly can read the tweet beforehand saying the damn bullshit. So if you're retweeting,
but I don't think yeah, no, I think like how like there are times where like I would like something from someone's tweet or retweet them, but I don't know what they had retweeted or tweeted in the past. Like even the thread or something like that, I can go look. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like she's retweeting something in the thread, and not she can read the whole. She's reading the whole conversation. I see what you're saying. And in the conversation, they said something racist, but she picked the ones at times that they didn't say something racist where they made another point.
Correct.
I don't know. Yeah, I see what you're saying about that, but like if you're reading this conversation and you saw this one tweet 10 tweets down, you obviously have read the ones before it. So
And then if their person is coming up on your timeline enough about this subject, and if the people keep tweeting about Jordan Chiles, like on me, I'm seeing all like if a person said one thing about Jordan Chiles right now, I'm seeing everything they're saying about Jordan Chiles because it's just coming up on my
Jordan Chiles, yeah,
because that's what was. So I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with Nadia Comaneci. Like she's seeing what everybody is saying about Jordan Chiles. She's just purposely picking what she's retweeting when she's seeing.
And then, I mean, because like she's also trying to like. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I also see like that she's trying to be like I've been seeing like I've heard like she did the post with she posted all three of them, and she's like these are wonderful athletes and things like that, and I'm just like, get Jordan away from these people, you know, and she keeps saying like everyone here is like deserves applause, and like I've seen those tweets, but they sound tone deaf because like. It's like when you get in an argument with someone and your partner wants to like come talk to you and kiss on you, you'd be like, get the fuck away from me with that shit. You know? Like we not there.
Hey, John, I think a better thing when you said it would be Chelsea or Alicia be the Nadia, I think it'd be like Lily Lang, whatever her name is, because she's the head of USAG, right? So wouldn't it be like her job to like be like a Nadia if it was the Americans doing the same thing?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh yeah, I think they're part of like it's a committee. I think they're all it's called a trifecta or whatever, and it's not even Alicia's not part of that, right? I think so, but it's just like they share the. It's only three people, and it's the Lily, the Asian girl, the Chelsea, and then there's another. I think it's a guy, right? Who picked the team or a part of the committee, and then like there's like another high performance whatever something like that. It's like three people Alicia. As a before. Oh, it's Alicia. No problem. Alicia, you said it's Alicia, not Chelsea. Yeah, okay, it's not Chelsea.
Chelsea is the one
but they basically
doesn't pick. But Alicia
the team. Okay.
Have
a say in the team.
But to me, it's more like it would be like if somebody who isn't even on the floor as a coach, but you're part of USA Gymnastics, but you're somewhere in the stands, somewhere in the back, like. Tim Daggett.
It's not Tim Daggett. Not Tim Daggett. Come on. Tim Daggett.
I was going to say Alicia Chelsea, Dan. It's Dan Baker.
Dan, yeah.
I asked her.
It would be. I don't know. But going back to Nadia. Can't nobody convince me she doesn't know what she's doing, and because she's not doing anything, and going back to what you're saying about when Nadia retweeted the pictures of Sabrina, Anna, and Jordan, it's almost like a white lady saying, "Ha ha 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 ha! I got what I wanted, nigga." That's what I got from that.
I hear that's how what you can get from that. I'm not sure I got the same thing, but I hear how you can do that. I can see how you can do that.
Hi nigga.
I don't know. It's hard. I've seen a lot of racism, and I've seen a lot of racism. It's hard for me to compare Nadia in the same league as those people.
So. Yeah, exactly. Because I know some racist people, Makayla, and I don't think she's as far as I know.
That's what I know. Yeah.
I also know this damn new modern age of like Karenism, and to me, Nadia Comaneci carried her ass all the way to getting that bronze medal back to Anna Popova.
Do you think that if it was an American, do you think if the American situation was reversed, do you think Americans would have been this kind of like stickler for like the 4 seconds?
I think if it was the Americans after the damn day of event finals happened, if nothing would have changed, we would have moved on.
I think the thing was like had this not happened, had Anna not celebrated that she won the medal, had Anna not I don't think that this would have happened, you know? Like if there was one more person after Jordan, Like I don't think like Romanians would have gone this far. And Jordan acquired maybe 3 minutes and 4 seconds, like too late or something like that. I don't think they would have done anything. But I think it's like more the emotional what Anna went through, the kind of emotional thing that she experienced. I think that's what like kind of like tore people's hearts out, and that's why they were so strong about this. Because had it happened to Jordan, and I saw Jordan celebrate, and then all of a sudden she's celebrating, and then she looks up at score, and her medal is kind of taken away from her. I think like we would have felt the same way about her, Jordan.
I would have been pissed. I would have went to that.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. I think
the narrative that is being portrayed around the world is Jordan and
cheated. Yeah, stole something.
Because
it was not the case at all.
It's just this is just so fucking. It's just sad.
So what happens if Jordan doesn't return the medal? What happens? Like she
doesn't
keep it, right?
She doesn't. Yeah, she can keep the medal, but like on record, she's not the gold medal. I mean, she's not the bronze medal. The medal was just like only tangible. Like the medal was like literally. It's like
she never returns it. It's whatever. She never.
The medal is already engraved. Medal, right? The medal is already engraved. The medal is like it's like
okay.
As soon as they win, they get it engraved and things like that. The medal like it's because Anna would get a whole different medal. Not the one that Jordan has. Yeah, it's not like it's coming from Jordan's hands to her.
Oh, okay. So I never know how that works.
And then for Jordan, it's sad because she's not even the 4th place person now. She's 5th on that event. Like,
yeah. So the record books will say she's 5th.
What's the point of keeping?
I wonder when because Jordan tweeted out the heartbreak thing like 4 hours ago or something like that, or this morning. I wonder when did she find out? When did they find out? Before, I mean, obviously they found out before we did, right?
Probably knew this morning, and then when she said she's getting off of social media for her mental health,
that was after it got released, right?
No, when they probably asked
that
her
was before.
She probably she's getting off of social media for her mental health.
Off of social media,
they probably had already asked her for the medal back, and
she knew what was coming.
Yeah.
Oh, she gave it back. You think she gave it back?
Probably.
This one.
So we got to get with those people in Arizona and get Jordan the medal, since they can do stuff like that.
Someone needs to. I don't know. I wouldn't want even a replicate medal. I don't know if I would. I would just like
exactly. I would just keep it. I mean.
I wouldn't want that. I mean,
at all. I can't believe she gave it back though. Yeah, I don't know. I can't believe she gave it. I guess that's crazy. They asked her to give it back. I don't know how Anna could accept it. How would you accept something like that?
Clearly,
after all of this,
don't give it.
I would want something like that. I'd be like, that's blood. That's blood diamonds.
I mean, I would want mine if that was me. If I was in, I would want my medal. Yeah, I would. Give me my medal. I earned it. Give it here.
Give me my money. Snatch it. Give it to me.
First of all, I knew my routine was much better.
Oh,
I want my medal.
My bad.
Do you guys think Anna's routine was better than Jordan's?
No, I think Sabrina's was, but not Anna's. I think her and Jordan probably could have been tied. Anna and Jordan.
Yeah, definitely Sabrina's definitely was better than Jordan's.
Yeah.
Even harder tumbling too and everything like that, right?
Exactly, yeah. Now she has her form issues. Let me not lie, she has a lot of form issues, but
okay, I was about to say like she does harder tumbling, but it's not like clean.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I forget which commentator said that her gymnastics is very like, and this is before this happened. They were talking. I was watching I think I was watching the all around final or something like that, and they were like, her gymnastics is very like kind of like rugged. That's what they. It's like it's all crazy. It's not pretty, you know.
Like it's not her routines. Like she doesn't know how to point her toes. Her knees, double layouts are kind of tucked over. But I mean, that was probably the best floor routine of her life.
That's what I was gonna say. That was the best one she did all Olympics. That's the best floor routine she said. And see, I feel Jordan's team final was her best. She's done all Olympics.
Oh.
And then
what I can do is on the sole prop, it's gonna be no $1,000 at all. it's gonna be. You can still do it as the 50 as the.
Thank you. Oh, John was telling all his business up on here.
John was.
John Ferris telling all his business. Well,
so Makayla, if Jordan, say for instance, in qualifications, the team ended on floor. USA they ended on floor qualifications, and if Jordan's score came up lower, her soon beating her by 0.33 or something, 0.33, and Jordan would inquire if she actually got ahead of Sunni. How you think the Egyptian that would feel if that happened? Jordan would have had all around of Sunni instead of Sunni.
The people would probably be pissed. Oh, the people would be pissed, but they would have been right. But the people would have been pissed.
Mm-hmm.
The people would have been pissed. If Alicia D'Amato would have inquired over Sunni's fault, and would have.
You can't inquire. You can inquire someone else's. You can inquire someone else's deductions, though.
No, but still, I said they would have ended on floor, and Jordan would have inquired about her D score. The same thing would have happened, and she would have had a Sunni. How people would have.
Oh yeah, she would have went ahead of Sunni. Do you think? Yeah. Do you think they would have given it to? Do you think they would have given it to her? Is it the same? Is it the same apparatus supervisor all the whole time, or does that change? Do you know?
I don't know.
Because the apparatus supervisor is the person who approves or denies the inquiry. It's only one person. So, like, so need my social. I'll write it down.
Oh, perfect.
John, where are you?
I'm doing business right now. Shut up.
I know.
Oh, you had a different address.
Oh yeah.
What was the address?
My bad.
Let me ask the question to the people in the chat. Because Jordan hasn't retired, and we don't know if that's her plans or not, because she says she's going to UCLA next year, so it's very likely she might try for Worlds next year too. If Jordan,
I would. If I was her, I would be like, I'm deuces. I'm good.
I would take a break. I wouldn't do Worlds. Yeah. I would take a break. I would enjoy at least my last 2 years of college. That's what I would do. Focus on education for right now.
Is she going back to? I know she was going back to UCLA, but is she going back for gymnastics?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my question is hypothetically, if Jordan did not give the bronze medal back and does not retire, do you think they could ban her from FIG competitions until she gives the medal back?
I don't know. This is the first time. Anything like this has happened anywhere. Unless there's a rule, there has to be a special. It has to be a rule, though. It has to be a rule somewhere that this happens.
Yeah, if it's not written down, then I think they can.
Yeah.
Because every other time like we ever been in these situations, most of the girls would retire right after the Olympic Games. So if they never gave the medal back, who cares? They never plan on competing again. But the Olympics are in LA. That is Jordan's hometown. I'm pretty sure she's gonna try for that shit.
It's not Jordan's hometown. I don't think she's an LA girl.
She's from Washington.
That's where she lives in.
Washington, right?
Yeah, I think she lives there now, but that's not where she's from.
Oh, I thought that's what she was.
But hey, Makayla, think about this too, though. Makayla, think if Shy Sky and Kayla hadn't got hurt, would she have been on this team in the first place? So you think she'll try for LA?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. She might aim much harder.
Yes, much harder in LA, I think. You got Jayla Hang, you got the other ones coming up, so ones we don't even think about right now. So it's gonna be much harder.
Yeah, just like what
it will be much harder. And Jordan doesn't have the type of gymnastics that can she doesn't have the type of gymnastics that's going to put her on top, like the difficulty to put her on top the whole time.
Yeah.
It's not like she can rely on the difficulty to keep her on holding up the quad. So I don't know.
Yeah.
She needs to take a nap. I would take a nap. I would take my longest nap ever.
Yes, Molly Lou. Yes, Going Michigan. I love Molly Lou. Yeah, Oscar's right.
Just like this year, people get hurt. You never know. All of them girls can
Yeah,
get
that's what I'm
hurt.
saying.
They feel-
I'm just
Hey,
saying,
no,
it's
no.
like
You know what's weird though? We thought after 2023 world champion, we thought we were gonna have this one like meet controversy free, and to be like the last routine and have controversy. That's crazy though.
I mean, this is a pretty. There was controversy the whole Olympics, just mild.
it
But
was.
Where?
Yeah.
What else do you feel? You feel there's
All
controversial?
around qualifiers, they're not letting Hesley do team finals, which I was mad about.
I mean, she didn't have the scores, mama.
Just saying, I'm still mad. Remember, just for Coy Young, we had Jeff controversy. We had a whole bunch. I
Corey
ain't forget.
Young,
I ain't
oh
forget.
no, the France Federation.
No, we forgot. We forgot. We passed that. We passed that now.
I thought I
We
was, but I
also
just
we
I thought I
it came
got
back up.
over
It'd be like you bringing up an argument from 5 years ago when she thought you
I
was like, but
am.
I thought I was over it, but you just re-triggered me.
Yeah.
You definitely just re-triggered me. I just can't. I can't believe she gave it back though. You're saying someone? Did someone say that she did give it
She
back?
hasn't. They want her to give it back. Look.
I'm just saying.
Oh, you thought?
I think she probably did give it back. Jordan Chiles is a very stand-up girl. If the people told her to give it back, 9 times out of 10, she probably gave it back.
But I don't. But the thing is, like, I don't think that was any decision of anyone around her. Like, that would be her own decision because anyone coming to her with this information would have been like, "You good? Keep your medal. Protect yourself." That would have been like she had to stand up for herself. And because I don't think Cecilia was being like, "Yeah, give this medal back." I don't think Laurent is being like, "Yeah, give this medal back." I don't think her parents
but
are.
guys, the only thing. Listen, but John,
I don't think her parents are. Yeah.
if she don't give it back, they're gonna be like, they had this thing that she stole the bronze medal. So like her mom, stole from that lady. So it's like they're gonna pay the
Do
picture
you
of doing
think? Hold
like.
on. Do you think the Chinese? Do you think the Chinese actually?
That's what I'm
Do you
saying.
think? Do you think?
Hold on, Nisha.
Wait,
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
As a black person, she needs to get a
Yep.
medal back because that her
Yeah,
narrative
she
is
needs
going to
to.
be she stole the medal just like her mom stole the money from that damn lady. Like, yeah,
Yep.
she needs to get the medal
Do you
back.
think? Do you think the Chinese gave their? Do you think Chinese gave their medal back in 2000? Like, do you think they actually gave it back, or do you think they just reissued new medals?
Reissued new medals.
Yeah, like I think Andrea Radicon still has her gold medal. Like, still physically has her gold medal. I don't think she like
Yeah,
gave
I
it
think
back.
she gave it back. I agree.
Yeah.
She gave it back.
Simona Armanard refuses to give it back.
What do you mean, Simone Armanard? What's up, Oscar? Oscar Owen?
Hi. How is everyone?
Hi,
Nice to hear your voices.
We're venting. We're venting.
I love it. You guys have really spicy takes. I'm agreeing with a lot of them.
Which one? How do you feel about the situation?
I feel it's a tragedy, and I feel like all these adults are misbehaving and like potentially damaging these young women, these young athletes.
Yeah.
It really makes me unhappy.
What would have been your outcome?
I don't think I know for certain. I think that I'm more inclined to like stick to not exact. I feel like there's a difference between what following the rules as they're written and following
and
the
the intent
rules
of the rules.
in.
Yeah.
I was gonna say in following the rules in real time. Like I feel like I'm inclined to go by what happens in real time.
Yeah.
Oscar, how do
But
you
I think
there's
that
no
the
way.
rules are so stupid. Sorry?
Oscar, how do you feel about Nadia Comaneci right now?
I think that there's like a bunch of sayings that would be apt to describe her and her behavior that they're not coming to my brain right now, unfortunately. But like, she's definitely stirring the pot. She's definitely playing the victim.
Yeah, LSE.
She's definitely trying to act like she hasn't done anything wrong or she's not aware of the repercussions of her behavior. She's also definitely choosing what she engages with and what she doesn't. I agree with Makayla that she must be seeing the backlash she's getting. And she must be seeing the racist like behavior by her fans and all the people agreeing with her comments online. She can't be what's the word? It's not
without blame. Without blame.
Without
Yeah.
blaming. Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you. I want to say though, slightly different topic, and I'm happy to keep talking about that. But I feel like Jordan Chiles, we don't know her capability in this day, in this moment, because isn't it true that she was basically super injured all of this season and last season, and we didn't really know it until just now?
Yeah, that's true. Because she did reveal that she had an ace, not a knee, something like that, right?
I think she had a knee and something else, maybe in her shoulder. But
And that she didn't want to reveal until that's.
For all
you
we
really
know,
think,
though, that's what's preventing her from throwing her chung and Aminar, for instance.
Oh,
Just a thought.
But check that Amanar in over what? How many years? Just 20, just 20, what? 14
But she's
right
never
there,
had
so-
this confidence before
No.
either. We just don't know. Is my point. So to
do you
assume that
guys
she
think?
couldn't seems
Do you
weird.
guys think making your injury public is what would prevent you from making the team? Like, I wonder why people are keeping their injuries secret. Like, why? Or is that? Do you think that's kind of an urban myth?
That's what they did back in the day, so it's just, they just keep it secret. Yeah.
Don't you think that has to do with the timing?
What do you
But
mean,
yeah, that
Tommy?
too.
Like, if you Jordan revealed it once she had made the team, right?
Yeah,
It
exactly.
sounds like maybe you're talking
before?
about before you make a team, right?
Correct. If you think it would have made a difference if she revealed it before? My question is like, why did she wait till after she made the team to reveal this? You think it would have hindered her chances of making the team if she revealed it before?
I think that's a possibility, and I think there's other possibilities too.
Public perceptions. Why are they making that girl compete?
And she's injured. Yeah.
She also enjoys interacting on social media, and just that would taint everything.
We never talked about Chiles revealing her injury. I didn't know it was that serious. I thought it was.
That was gaggy, Makayla.
It
owes
was.
Makayla $100.
I'm telling you, I told y'all that's exactly what happened. Chiles was like, I don't give a fuck about this knee. I'm going to go to the damn Olympics. And they had to sit her down and was like, look, Chiles, your knee is really fucked up, girl.
It's bad. Yeah, it's bad.
It's like, fuck this. It's my Olympic Games. And they were like, Chiles.
They have to hold her back.
They can never walk again.
Walk again,
stop.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to convince her to stop. That's why she never confirmed or denied anything. Chiles was going to go to these damn Olympics, but they had to.
She was.
It's life changing. Like, look how many followers Kesley and Rebe have gained just from the Olympics. Like, it's life changing. Even Jordan, it's life changing.
I know.
So yeah,
if she could have done it, she would have. But her knee.
Yep.
She needed that surgery.
I didn't. I thought. I literally. Yeah.
Insane that she competed on those injuries. It could have made it much worse, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the thing is, like, what's insane is that she did not even want to stop. Yeah.
No, because they was trying to get her
she didn't want to even look at it. Yeah.
And they were like, please don't do bars. Please don't do bars. And she was like, fuck that. I'm doing bars, bitch. I'm going to the Olympics. And then day 2 happened. And then she couldn't really walk around anymore. And then they had to send her to the hospital. And then,
Makayla, were you recounting? I can't remember the details. Coach Sarah told Chiles that she shouldn't do bars at trials?
No, I'm just saying, I think nobody ever confirmed. But even just looking after her vault, it seems like everybody was trying to get her to go get medical attention. And Chiles was like, nope, I'm finna compete.
She didn't want to do that.
Yeah, because I remember her waving somebody off.
Chiles knew.
Somebody off.
I thought that she did get medical attention. Or maybe it was after day 1.
Like, go to the back and get it. She stayed like on the floor.
Alicia Sacramone was like, I need you to go get a test done at a hospital.
I think I remember something like that. Like, she had like small and they cleared her because I remember
gone after night 1 before day 2.
Yeah, that's cool. She went the morning of the next morning after night 1. But like I think like because like they cleared her at first or something like that, but they didn't. I think like Chiles was like not allowing them to do a full examination because like she was like,
agreed.
Leave me alone. Yeah, leave me alone.
Yep.
Get away from me.
And then people was up here, John Perry. And Chiles could do it. I don't think her injury was that bad. I'm like, did you not see that knee injury? Like, I knew Chiles' knee was gone.
No, I thought if you were, which is crazy, if you were doing bars, you were doing a dismount. You can't tell me anyone who had an LCL injury and knee injury would be doing that. I didn't think a sane person would be doing that. So I'm looking at the evidence. I'm thinking that Chiles.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were done.
Sane, and I didn't think a sane person would do that. Obviously, she's not insane. I mean, she's not sane. She's insane.
Clearly, you haven't been watching gymnastics for many, many years.
Go, Oscar. Sorry. What were you saying?
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Oscar.
No. I didn't hear what you said, Makayla. Though.
No, because John was like, he didn't know. Because back in the days, they used to get this shot in their injuries or whatever, and that shot would completely numb all of their pain. So they used to really compete on really broken legs, torn ACL, broken because of this shot. But then that shot became.
I went back and like.
So now they can't.
Sorry, I'm taking all your time.
No, you're good. Unless they're super. No, he's not. He's handling business.
Sorry, I'm back.
What do you all make of Chiles not posting anything to do with the Olympics, but being on Instagram at the same time and posting?
She triggered.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. Like Chiles, I mean, Sky Blakely is not really big up in the Olympics either. Like they're just like, okay, it's happening. I'm not there. Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, I think Connor reposted one thing, like a couple of things with Aaliyah, but like not the U.S. Team USA. I don't think.
I think their feelings are very hurt because all of them girls, even Connor. Look at the way the beam happened at this Olympics. Connor could have easily won a beam at the Olympic Games.
Yes, she could have. I wholeheartedly believe it.
Sky Blakely, if your ass just chose not to fall at this Olympic Games, you could have been the Olympic champion on beam too. Hell, Sky Blakely, you definitely could have 2 per country student out of the all around at this damn Olympic Games. Easily.
She sure could have. Yeah.
Easily.
I can't believe how y'all just like disregarding this historic nature that Cindy did.
No, we're just saying no.
No, we're not disrespecting Sunni. We're not disrespecting Sunni, but if Sky,
I think she deserved her scores though.
No, but what we're saying, if Sky and Chiles was healthy, Sunni would have never even been able to do the all around. She would have just been a bar specialist.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question? Can we do like a team with Sky? I mean the S's, all 3 S's, plus all 4 S's, I guess. And then plus our 5th, let's say our 5th was Jordan. What would have been your line? What would be the team final lineup?
It would have been Jade.
Or Jade. But let's say Jade. Because of the vault? You think because of the vault?
Yeah.
Okay. And vault, Jade gave you the vault and the floor, potential floor, right?
No, because I mean it would have worked out the same. It would have been Chiles Jones who would have 2 per country, Jade carried out of floor finals instead of Jordan Chiles. I mean.
Yeah,
I agree because Chiles is more artistic on floor than Jade.
Did you see that they officially changed the Wikipedia page for the Olympics?
Really?
What did it say?
Oh, really?
They changed the Wikipedia page. Anna Barbosi was there, and Jordan Chiles is erased.
Oh yeah, they did say that. I did see that, but I thought you did it. I thought you said. Did you say I did? You remember I did it?
No, I wrote that a few minutes ago or something.
Did we ever see Jordan? I mean, did we ever see Shy's floor routine for this season?
Yeah, we saw it once, right? Yeah, at Classics.
Yeah, at Classics. Yeah, we saw it.
But I feel like that wasn't even her Olympic routine. I remember her being like, "I'm gonna try to change one of these passes at least."
Oh, okay, so it wasn't the full. It wasn't all upgrades.
Yeah.
When did she get her injury? Like after Classics, before championships, right?
Which one? She had a shoulder injury and then she had a knee injury.
Did the knee injury happen at trials?
Yeah, the knee injury happened day one of trials, and the shoulder was, I don't even know when that started, but it happened months ago, I think.
Yeah, because I remember like being that shoulder was heavily taped on one of her videos.
That shoulder has been going on ever since last year at World.
Oh, okay. Because I wasn't sure if the knee was like just like the break, the vault was a climax of all an injury that she had been nursing a knee injury, and that was just like the one that broke the Charles back, or if it happened.
Not that I know of, but that would be interesting.
I mean, she probably was nursing a little something with her knee, but she wasn't telling the public. But this damn sure was
to the same extent as Makayla DiCello with her Achilles.
No. Like, we all knew Makayla DiCello was
DiCello. Because we saw it rap every meet. We could tell.
Mm-hmm. But I do feel like they definitely started to. I do feel like the NBC employees, they acknowledged it a lot more as the trials, as the Olympics grew closer.
The injury? The injury?
I don't remember them talking about Kayla. Be careful of her Achilles when she won Winter Cup.
Did she have it wrapped up like that?
All I'm saying is from my perspective, I don't know all the info. Stuff definitely gets by me, but like I feel like they started really acknowledging it right around trials. I hadn't really heard people talking about it so much. It's really not an important point. Sorry.
Yeah. Can we talk about?
Go ahead.
We never talked about the beam final though.
I know that's where me and Makayla stopped our conversation on the show we did.
I think we never talked about the beam final. How'd you guys feel about the results? Was it craziest Olympic final? Do you guys think the results happened
because something I heard today that's controversial. I heard that Joe Yat-Sin, who won the silver medal, was overtime, and they didn't take the 10th, and that she would have gotten the bronze, and Manila would have gotten the silver if they had taken the deduction.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Do they not have the bells at the Olympics? Because do they not have the normal bells that we always hear in the Olympics? The timing bells? Because I don't remember hearing like even any bells, right?
I'm trying to think like which Olympics can you picture the bell for the most clearly?
I think maybe because I think I'm only hearing for. Yeah, I think I'm remember only hearing it for domestic meets. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm really happy that Chu Wang and Zhou both got their medals. I wish they were both golds, but I am glad they got their medals because Chinese team, hands down, is the most adorable, cool, like just cool, good human beings. I'm so happy for them.
Wow. Now the world on Twitter, even Gabrielle Union is like,
what the fuck?
Jordan Chiles lost her medal for a white woman's tears.
Oh wow. Is it because of systematic racism that because anytime there's like a competition or a disagreement between two people of two races, that it always looks like racism? Is there a way to have a disagreement between two races and not look like racism?
I doubt it. I always think, like, seriously. I mean, that's what our brains are programmed to think. That's what our brains are, you know.
It's hard it's hard because one side is always let me tell you what it is. At least for me, John. One side is always using their privilege to gain favor over the other side. That's why it's always, for me, why I always feel like it's racism. Like for me, if again, and from the get-go, if the argument was, because I wish I could find a tweet. Somebody literally tweeted me back, was like, "Stop making it about
we're
race."
Done. We're talking about
We're not talking about Jordan Child's floor score anymore.
Floor
We're
routine,
talking about
exactly.
Sabrina Voyeur's floor score.
I remember that tweet. I think I can look it up. I'm not on my phone, but like I can look it up. But here's the thing, like, because like as a white person, like if I'm a white person and I feel I need to have a disagreement with a black person, or what am I supposed to do and not look like a racist now? You know, it just like how was I supposed to handle the situation?
To win the argument, just have the argument, and if you win on clear merit, you win. But when you start using your privilege to win the argument, that's when it becomes racist. When
Okay, so here, I don't know about you, I know about Nisha, right? But like I'm applying to business schools right now, right? And I am using my full privilege in order to make my application better, right? I'm spending a bunch of money. What's that? I'm spending a bunch of money to get the right tutors, to get the right people to make recommendations. I have an advisor, so I'm using my whole privilege to get ahead, right? Which I don't know if I'm wrong for that.
So your employer can write you a recommendation letter, like your pastor, somebody, your employer. You have to have 3
pastor. I'm not going for pastor. I'm going for the CEO of a Fortune 500.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, gotcha.
I want to get it. I want to get into HBS. I'm trying to get into Harvard Business School. So I'm pulling every ounce of privilege that I can in order to like. If I happen to take a spot from a white person, I'm okay with that. Is that wrong for me though to use my privilege to make and strengthen my argument?
But to me, in my opinion, that's not privilege. That's your actual work. When your privilege,
but that's what privilege. Like, I deserve all the things I have. I understand. Okay, like I'm using the things that I worked for to get. I guess.
Correct, but if you sat up there and cried on the internet and then got into Harvard Business School, we would be having a different argument.
Yeah, I do. John.
Okay, so John, because LSU, I had a previous master's at 3.9, so it kind of got me in there. Like I didn't have to take with the GRE, the GMAT or anything. So what is Harvard?
Oh, good for you.
What is theirs? What is their qualifications?
So I literally just started the process this year, and I paid $10K for a freaking advisor to walk me through the process, right?
Oh my god!
And like, yeah, but they're like walking me through the process. They would like get recommendations for me, like, but they're basically like a coach to coach me to get into the school. And that was just a start. Gotcha. But then I'll have to pay to do GRE to get for my GRE, and then I'll have to pay for a tutor to do that, and then I'll have to pay for like kind of like coaching to do that, and so. I'm not kidding. Like when I said I was exercising every bit, like I'm about to Felicity Huffman this shit. Like, you know, but that when I think about that, and I have to recognize like that is a place of privilege that I have, that I'm using every ounce of force to get into this school, as opposed to a person who doesn't have this privilege, and not because I am smarter or I'm wealthy. I mean, not because I'm smarter or like I'm more intelligent, but it's just like me using everything all my privilege, basically what it is. Than the person who doesn't have this privilege and who can be smarter than I am, you know?
John, what you spend is what I paid to get my degree. Literally almost.
What's that? Oh, damn.
Do all that is what I paid to get mine.
I mean, but it's worth it. I'll come out of Harvard. I'll come out of HBS making like at least like $250,000. I mean, more than $250,000 starting job, you know? Mm-hmm. And so, which is amazing, you know? So because of that, because I know that I'm taking advantage of my full privilege and like not we'll literally did the Curry Richards be like, look at them sideways and keep running. Have you seen that? Be like, whoops, I'm faster than you. Bye.
Yeah, track was hyped too. I'm like, I watched track.
You know what would be the difference?
I forgot I like track. I like track too. Yeah.
I love track.
What'd you say?
You know what would be the difference, in my opinion, from your argument versus what Nadia Comaneci is doing? Imagine taking your advisor, right? And let's say your advisor was a white man, right? And you could follow your advisor's social media and everything, you know, sometimes your advisor would be like, fuck all them niggers. I want Donald Trump to win and take us back to slave times. I can't wait to get my damn nigger slaves back to the damn plantation, right? But then sometimes your advisor will be like, I just believe in conservative values, and that's how I think the American systems go, right? So your advisor, you can see your advisor is saying all of these statements, right? But you purposely did so chooses to put out the nice tweets that your advisor is saying, just so you could be like, hey, look, my advisor's a good guy. He's a conservative, yeah, but look at him, he's a good guy. And you're purposely, that would be when you would be acting in racism. That would be you using your privilege to manipulate a situation. Again, if the argument, I keep saying, if the gist of the argument was they feel like Sabrina's score was wrong and they're trying to get Sabrina's score raised, I and probably nobody else in the gymnastics community will have very much to say. But because that argument could not win, now they're changing the damn goalposts, which is, again, to me, racist. I don't know.
Because I originally thought they were doing Sabrina. That's what I really thought the argument was Sabrina. But now I'm like, what? Okay, well, that's why I've been arguing Sabrina like the whole last few days. Like, she's the bronze medalist, not Anna or Jordan. That's what my whole argument was.
Dropped her on Wednesday, and they did hearings on Thursday. They did hearings like all day on Thursday or something like that.
So who put out there when they were challenging Sabrina's scores? Where did we get that from?
Nadia Comaneci.
No, I never saw her tweets until I just looked at her page today. So somebody, was it pro lawyer that put, I don't know. I saw that somewhere on somebody's tweet. They tweeted that. I don't know. Oh, Oscar's on the date.
Are you guys hearing me?
Oscar's on the date.
Yeah. Oscars be out there living life, child. It's just, I don't know. And again, I just want to make it clear. I'm not saying people fighting for their athletes to get the medal that they feel like they deserve is racist. And I don't want people to run back and use that as their argument against Makayla. Don't know what she's talking about. No, I'm not saying that them fighting for, I'm saying them keep changing the goalposts when they can't get their way is the racist. The dog whistles are very racist. The damn tweets are very racist. Bart Connor, if I was you, I would retire right now from ABC and ESPN, because I promise you that I probably would be forget about it by then, but somebody is going to light your ass up.
And that'd be crazy because they mess up his coin. I would be like, think what y'all want the guy from mess up my coin. Shoot. Forget that. They get paid pretty good to those, right? They get paid pretty good penny.
No, I know. I'm saying they put this much fight over a bronze medal, though. It's crazy.
I can't believe they agreed to share the bronze medal with the Romanians, and they were like, nope.
Yes, that is crazy, too. FIG at that was said no. Like, not even IOC. FIG said no. The people who were in charge of the mistake. Do you think anything is going to happen from FIG because of this? Like, or something like that? Would it be a different kind of process? Or what? Do you think there's going to be change?
I think that person who took the car to be fired. He's no longer allowed to do any meets anymore.
I mean, to imagine that person, it was probably 20 years in.
Oh, well.
because in order to be an apparatus supervisor, you have to be like category 1, and you have to have been like there since for a long time in order to be an apparatus supervisor on the event final. That's crazy.
Well, they should know better then. She should have her
But
time. He should have his time.
A timer or something like that.
Or something, yeah.
Because I don't think if you came to me 4 seconds, I guess if you came to me 4 seconds, I don't think the apparatus final. I mean the supervisor knew that they were accepting an inquiry late. I don't think they knew that. I don't think they thought that. I don't think anyone thought, yeah, the inquiry was late. Because because it's not a timer thing for any other athlete, right? It's like literally just when the next score is posted.
I think this was a one-off. This never happened before. This was a completely one-off situation where it just happened to be, for a medal. Yeah,
correct. At the Olympics on the final event.
Exactly. Final day of exactly.
Do you think this tops
a million years?
Do you think this scoring controversy tops the other like prominent scoring controversies in gymnastics? Like the 2004 all around and the Dragulescu vault final?
I think it does, because my thing is like still the right person didn't win, in my opinion.
At the end of the day, yeah.
If Sabrina's still out of bounds,
yeah.
She out of bounds. She wasn't out of bounds. So nobody wins here. Right person still not the bronze medalist, though.
Because Sabrina was error too. Clearly, Sabrina was error, right? Sabrina was error, and she didn't take advantage of that error. She didn't take advantage of appealing that, but clearly she was error. But for what we think it is, we don't know what it's
now,
for.
If it was a wardrobe malfunction, that's different, or something else we don't know. Overtime, we don't know that, but yeah.
And also, I think because I don't know, because she had all the tape up there and like it wasn't colored or something like that. Because I think the tape, especially in women's, have to be like colored, right? The same skin color.
Yeah, she was. And
I'm thinking that could have been it. It was a part of her routine where her Leo was like in her butt cheeks like a thong. I'm thinking that could have been
it. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That's why they didn't challenge that, because they probably that happened.
They found out what happened. Like they probably found out the real reason.
Exactly.
And then you're like, oh yeah, you're right.
Her mom never coming on the out of bounds, like the 0.1 neutral deduction. She never said anything about it, so I don't think.
Yeah, I don't because I don't understand where we got that idea that it was about the out of bounds. Like
that's what
like,
they've been
Nadia Coleman.
I know Nadia, because I think like Nadia, because like Nadia I never saw Nadia say this, but like some people have been saying Nadia said that a judge showed her that it was out of bounds, which I don't think a judge will be telling her that at all. Like it doesn't make sense. So I think like someone was saying like, were you calling Nadia a lie? I was like, I think she talked to some judges, like judges who were brevet judges in general, but not the group who was assigned to that event at that time. I don't think she talked to them, not at all. She could have talked to someone else about their personal opinion about it, but not the people.
If I was Nelly Kim, I would retrograde some of her 10.0s and take them out of the record book. Nelly Kim, make this right, girl.
So what's next? What's the next event? NCAA, January. Our next big competition. Because that's why I don't do elite, Makayla. This is why I don't do elite stuff like this. Why I stick to my NCAA and then because elite is too stressful. This is why.
So yeah, I think the next big gymnastics competition. Oh no, the next big competition. I mean, if y'all think of it as big, it's the damn Russian version of the Olympics that's going to happen in a couple of weeks. I think it's going to be the Russians, the Belarusians. I think the North Koreans are going to be there again. Maybe some countries, maybe like Venezuela. And then after that, the NCAAs.
Well, can you tell them for that Big Ten I sent you? That message I sent you?
Yes, I'm finna. Oh, I forgot. I'm finna do it today. But I can't think of no Big Ten schools that I really like that. So I'm like,
well,
UCLA,
Michigan State, UCLA, Michigan State. Who else?
Do they do a Winter Cup after the election after the Olympics?
Huh?
Do they do Winter Cup after the Olympics?
In 2025, are they going to do a Winter Cup? They should. Yes.
Thank you.
The statement from USA Gymnastics, you guys, is we are devastated by the Court of Arbitration for Sport ruling regarding the women's flirt exercise. The inquiry into the difficulty value of Jordan Chiles' flirt exercise routine was filed in good faith, and we believed in accordance with FIG rules to ensure accurate scoring. Throughout the appeal process, Jordan has been subject to constant, utter, and baseless, extremely harmful attacks on social media. No athlete should be subject to such treatment. We condemn the attacks to those who engage, support, or instigate them. We commend Jordan for conducting herself with integrity, both on and off the competition floor, and we will continue to stand by and support her. That's great, USA Gymnastics. That's a great statement, bitch. What are you going to do to fix this situation, hoes?
I mean, there's not much they can do, though. Unless they have, like, video. Yeah, I think they have to have video proof that, like she still got to that judge before 1 minute 4 seconds. There's not much they can do.
Like they need like one of those, like you go to a restaurant, they give you those things and say, "Oh, your table is ready." You know, one of those things. That's what they need. Every coach should have one after the athlete finishes, and then it beats to the judges have one in the choir. They should have.
Right. Correct. Because the fact that you have to run, she has 1 minute to run to like wherever the judge is, and like that just seems like They have to make the decision. Like so, between the time that the score comes up, they have to make the decision. They have to discuss it. Then the coach has to physically run to like that. That's a short amount of time within a minute.
I agree.
Do you think because of this that the inquiry rule for the last athlete is going to be changed?
It should be. It's like vault debacle from 2021. It should be changed. Something changes every Olympics when something happens. So yes, I think it will be.
Appreciate it. Thank you. What happened to Jade? What happened? What rule changed because of Jade?
Remember, she didn't get the warm up. Remember?
And they reinstituted the one touch rule for warm ups.
Yeah, she didn't get the warm up. Yeah, she tripped on her steps. Remember?
Oh, I think it's called dropped.
You're still there? I'm still here.
We're here. Your
call
dropped. It just
okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
I think that the one touch warm up had been like advocated before Jade, right? Like that was making its way.
It was, but I think Jade and her vault debacle was like the final nail in the coffin. Like the girls need a one touch warm up.
Guys, should I get Five Guys? I've been craving Five Guys. Five Guys.
Oh, Five Guys is so good. John, I think John's call dropped again. I'm sure he'll be back in 1 second.
Fuck, I think
what's Five Guys?
Five Guys? You don't know Five Guys?
I don't think so. What is it?
It's a burger joint.
Y'all don't have a Five Guys in Arkansas?
Do we? I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Are you serious?
I can look it up. I'm not sure. I've never heard of it.
It's like Whataburger.
Oh my god. You have to try Five Guys once in your life.
I'm gonna look it up.
No, it's way better than Whataburgers. Whataburgers suck ass. Five Guys is amazing.
Come here. Let me look at it. I don't even know.
Whataburgers is the same. Whataburgers is the same as In-N-Out or damn McDonald's. Five Guys is amazing.
I mean, it's okay.
But it's fries. What else do they have? Burgers, fries.
Yeah, just burgers and fries. Yeah, burgers. Okay.
Sometimes
but it's like more like
dogs,
you think
not very.
Yeah, but it's more like in like like a place like in like the old timey hamburger like kind of joint. It's basically what a hamburger joint.
Like old fashioned.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like they use real meat. Their fries are very good. It's a little pricey, but it's not extraordinarily like. Five Guys is to hamburgers what Chick-fil-A is to chicken sandwiches.
Okay. Gotcha.
Hell, if you ever eat Five Guys in a restaurant, bitch, you could get so much fries, bitch. If the people like you, they give you a bag full of fries for free. Shit, like.
What kind of fries do they have? Like, is it like steak fries or
regular
what kind of fries?
No, regular shoestring fries. They just have really good salt and like really good seasoning on them. I enjoy Five Guys very much. Do you have a Culver's? Now they're my favorite. Culver's.
Never heard. Okay, so that's a Five Guys 25 minutes from me. The nearest one. Oh. So we do have one. Okay. Second two. The other was 35 minutes. So I'm about to try it. I never heard of it.
Yeah, that's supposed to take her kids.
Yeah, it's crazy. 2 burgers costing $40.
From Five Guys?
Gourmet burgers.
Yeah. Two burgers costing $40.
Are those triple burgers, triple meat, triple cheese?
Double bacon cheeseburgers. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, Jordan.
I didn't think it was gonna go like this. I can't believe Jordan. So you think Jordan knew before that this got all released and like she found out she probably gave it when she did the heartbreak thing?
Yeah, definitely. She probably asked them to like before they release anything to social media, give her a second to make sure she's off of social media because she know what this shitstorm was for the come.
I don't understand why people attack people were like Cecile and Jordan stole a medal. Like what part of I can't. No one has explained like how did they steal a medal. Like
exactly. No one the judges stole the medal. The judges.
Yeah, and she was awarded a medal. Like it just and she didn't do anything wrong. Like but y'all want to accuse her of being. And oh my god, the way that gym nerd whatever the fuck that bitch name is. Sorry, excuse me. Whoever her name is. Hey, can I ask you a question? You guys are 2 women. You guys are 2 women, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel I don't know. I'm thinking too. I can't. Is it appropriate ever to attack a woman for misogyny? Is it ever appropriate to resort to that weapon?
In what manner? What's the context? I'm confused.
If a person is being a bitch, can you be like you're being a bitch?
Oh yeah, I do it all the time.
And even as a man going to a woman, is that allowed? Because sometimes
yeah. John, I have been acting a bitch, and my people tell me, "Hey, you've been a bitch." So I'm like, "Okay, you're right."
But that's out of love, though. That's out of love. But if you were really angry at a person, because that gym nerd chick, I've been wanting to call her so many derogatory names based on her sex. but like I was like, oh, I gotta catch myself because like when I think about it, like if you're having a fight with a black person and a white person having a fight with a black person, they can never pull racist derogatory terms. Like never. There's no way in hell that could ever happen. Right? And so as a man approaching a woman, like is there any time appropriate where I can pull a sexist derogatory term for a person? And I don't think I can. But that's what I feel. That's how I want to.
I'll say yes.
This is my rule to that answer, John. This is my rule to that answer. If the lowest hanging fruit is that there are a woman, then you should not reach for the lowest hanging fruit.
I hear you. Yeah, you're right. You're
all
right.
the other fruit above that fruit. Now, if they keep going down, then it's perfectly fine to reach into the lowest hanging fruit. But always go for the higher hanging fruit before you go to the layer. Yes,
I don't pull fruit to begin with. I'm not that type of person. I don't know if you guys like. I'm like love first, like type of person. But if you get me to the point where I gotta punch you, I'm punching. I'm coming hard. I know because I know I'm giving you a bunch of chances. And if you got me here, then that means that's something. Because that gym nerd chick, and I want to call her a bitch so bad, every time she opens her mouth, it's just some bullshit, and it's some racist, phallic, like disgusting crap. And like I just want someone to pull her by her wig.
Oh, don't worry, I got you, friend. Fuck you, racist ass bitch. I've been waiting for your ass, bitch. And I have your ass on block for a long time, bitch. You've been putting it with my ass, you damn racist ass bitch, for a long time. And I had to let you eat it because it was my dumb ass who was letting Langston do this dumb shit. But guess what, bitch? Fuck you. Like, I been knew you was a racist bitch. How the hell are you gonna attack every damn black gymnast? How the hell are you gonna attack Frederick Richards, the nicest damn man on the damn? You's a racist ass bitch. You's a racist.
That person been blocking me for a long time, so I never see their stuff. So,
I blocked them after Frederick Richards. Like I kept giving them chances. But then when they started attacking Frederick Richards for no reason, yeah, that was my final shot.
That's crazy. But it's like he never happened at all. Like he did nothing for the team in Paris. He did nothing.
Oh, it was all Steven Arajic. He did all the events.
Yep.
He did
Stephen
all.
Brody. Yep.
He did everything.
Paul.
And Paul. Now that Frederick had the highest scores for the team on like three or four events, but it's okay.
Yep.
It's okay. And there's another gym. What does you people mean? Let me put this on the screen. Oh, I can share my screen. We just got to talk about it.
Who said you people? Who did?
I forgot. This is a new day and age. Let me share some of the most. Now,
Makayla, go to the big. Makayla, go to the large. You still have the cell phone ratio.
I can't fix it because we already started the show and I didn't realize it until after we started the show. Okay. But next show it would be fixed. It corrected. But I forgot it. Just go to me. What people have been saying, the people that I follow have been saying.
Yeah, that you people burns me up. That burns me to my core. Like that.
When the people be like, you people.
Yeah, that
man, you know, I was just
nerve with me.
It does too. And I was getting my life hack. The people carrying on about the damn Australian breakdancer lady. That shit was hilarious. That shit was.
I think it's crazy because she was literally the worst person at the like even amongst the people. Like she got a 0. She didn't get no score, and so I love how people were pointing to her, the person who had no score, who got no points. But she was just like the most poser thing ever.
You, Ali Bond.
Like, how did she even get to the Olympics?
Ali Bond. I don't know. I don't even know how this damn breakdancing thing is even a legitimate sport, but it is, I guess.
I mean, if you want to consider it's a competition.
Yeah, the person's blocked. Okay, from my page.
What's this? I can't see it. What does it say? Who is this person?
Alex Bun. I just remember that name.
I'm gonna read it.
Handle.
Okay.
They're saying, you people. It's not Simone's job to stop people from bullying Makayla Skinner. Yeah. Also, you people. Nadia Comaneci is directly responsible for people being racist to Jordan. Bitch, who the fuck is you people? Who the fuck is you people? It is just so.
Is it could she have been talking about Americans? I think you people just in itself by itself, it's just like you shouldn't say it. Especially when talking about when you could be talking about a group of black people, you should just never say it, because even if you don't intend to be a dog whistle, it is a dog whistle. But it's also possible, like even like here, that's crazy. Look at me, like trying to find empathetic ass. Like it could be possible she was talking about you Americans.
I don't know. I asked this question again. Who the fuck is you people? Like,
or I love how they you know those tweets where people be like, we do this, and people were like, who the fuck is we?
I'm telling you, like, who the fuck is we? Like, who is you people? Yeah. Like,
who the fuck is we?
We in a very hostile time in America right now. We need clarity. We don't need these down in the windows.
Oh, but I totally. I thought Simone was, when I found out that fake tweet about Simone donating $4 million to Kamala Harris, I was all happy for her.
Yeah, John. Yeah, actually about it.
I secretly thought that Simone might be a Republican, right? But it's fake. But like I was saying, I think the new rebirth. But Simone wasn't always like this, right? Simone only got like this after 2020, correct?
Yes.
I think Jordan was like herself.
Your phone is breaking up very badly, John. The connection.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Because I was like, if Simone, she done like $4 million, she has net worth of what, $20 million, she get like over a quarter of her fortune away. I was like, how she gonna do that? Like, seriously.
Okay, so this is the CAS ruling or whatever. One, the request was registered by Anna Barbosu, was partially accepted. The appeal formulated by Jordan Chiles submitted over the 1 minute deadline. Wait, that's not it, is it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's the decision. Oh. I'm looking for the original request. That's what they.
You think it was Sabrina? You saying they did put Sabrina in there?
Yeah, I gotta look where I found what the original request was.
I saw it somewhere where they were like they requested they had it was what Romania's original appeal was, right?
Yes.
Yes. And on Jim Cassidy has it there.
I am on their Twitter. I don't see the original request. I see the
decision. It's like only one page. It's the one that they have is like one page.
Is this it? Okay, that's the ruling. See if I can find the original request. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I still don't see it. Have y'all seen this fall? This fall was fucking crazy.
Which fall?
You should. This fall right here.
Oh, fall.
Fall. I'm so sorry. Bitch, share screen, huh? Oh my god, you guys. I'm so still like I just can't believe this is happening. Like
it is crazy.
I feel
right?
so first of all, I feel so
Do you think this was a possibility? Like this is like the
I think in the moment it sucks, but I think going forward it'll be a positive thing for the sport because now you should be able to challenge like more things instead of like the, did things be able to challenge more of the e-scores too. But they should have to show their deductions. I think if it's a question, you have to be able to present your deductions of what you got compared to like some of the other judges. I think we should head in that direction because of this. So I have e-score questions. I'm not just those, but a lot of others who got a question about e-score. So.
I just wonder, going back to the
it's always
John
one that sets the precedent.
Like,
it's always one.
Where does this leave us in the history of gymnastics? Like,
this is a landmark decision, pretty much. Never happened before.
Nisha's like, this is a Supreme Court decision. This is Roe being overturned.
Landmark. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. To me, it is because it's never happened before. Like I didn't expect this. I didn't expect it. Let me say that.
Yeah, this is out of all the outcomes. I didn't think that this was possible.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, like, what she was like describing, like Nisha. I don't think that can happen because, like, the way that the e-score is done with the panel. So there's not like saying like this pass got this deduction off of it because like some judges might see that deduction, some judges might not see that deduction, and it doesn't really. The panel can't say where the deductions were. I guess every judge can say what their deductions were.
Well, what happened to the robot judges then? Here, let them judge. They can do better than these people are doing here.
Right.
Shoot. My thing is, we gripe about the NCAA judges all the time. So what faith do I have in NCAA judges when the top judges can't even get it right? What faith do I have in NCAA judging? Seriously.
Makayla, I'm joining from my computer.
Okay.
Makayla. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't see that on the main feed. We didn't see that routine, that bar on the main feed. I don't think when we were watching it. That was crazy. That was funny, actually.
That was crazy.
You know who's actually foul was kind of funny, which I look. Sunni's being foul was kind of funny when you look at it again.
I did, because like she was on the beam, right?
Yes, and then she just.
Yeah, she was on the beam.
Then Simone did like a moonwalk, step back, and was off the beam. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, like she was on the beam too. She started to come.
Yeah.
I think her momentum, because she was supposed to do another layout step out.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's like she just had too much more momentum, just like her going out of bounds or something like that. I was just so happy that freaking the Italian got a medal because I was so tired. I'm just so tired of hearing her in
Alicia.
Yeah, Alicia, yeah, D'Amato. Because I was just so tired of her complaining about she was in 4th place at SUNY every time.
Then Alex Costello joined in and was like, I'm sorry I gave you my 4th place position, 4th place. I'm so sorry. I was like, oh gosh, poor old. It was hilarious.
Who was the notorious 4th place? Who?
Alex Costello, when she kept saying, I'm sorry I give you my 4th place curse or something she tweeted. That was funny.
Oh, they said that SUNY was like up here stealing bronze medals like Aaliyah Musafina.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, that was funny.
Like, you think it's your bronze?
Did you
okay,
see that
bye.
one? Yeah, that was funny. I cracked up when I saw that one.
That was crazy. Yeah,
but John, did you see that meme of Sabrina Bournier? Did you see that one? That was sad. I was like, they wrong. That was too soon.
Which one?
Sabrina. I mean, not Sabrina. Anna Barbosa. They posted. It was like when you think you. Oh, they said I think Jamaica or somebody. They were saying like we don't know track, but they was representing like track or something. How somebody came back or whatever. That was crazy. Thought they had the bronze or whatever.
Yeah. I think what happened though, Nigeria was supposed to make the final of the 4x400.
I think so. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
They got disqualified. They came. They qualified like first in their heat or something like that. And then they went back and be like, whoops.
And then somebody put back that was GB in the team finals. I'm like, stop it. That is like so mean. Like, stop it.
Do you guys don't think? Do you think that SUNY didn't deserve the bronze medal either?
On what you meant?
No, I'm talking the all around. We were live together during that happened, right?
Yeah. I just feel should have been that all around final anyway. Let me just say that. So it shouldn't even come to that. Final? No.
I can see that. Where do you think? Okay, so you don't. Do you have a problem with everyone's e-score, or do you just think like certain people didn't deserve have better e-score?
I just feel like they were all over the place, like routines. It just didn't all over the place. Like some of them you would think they would be a little higher, they weren't. It's when lower they weren't. It was just not consistent from routine to routine.
I think that's because of the panel. That's how like a panel always gets, you know. Mm-hmm. That the way that they kind of like have the panel situated, you're always going to get like you can't have 7 people in agreement that something is much higher, you know, than like the much higher is going to always be like everything's going to be in a range, and the range is going to be very, very close because that's the way the panel works, unfortunately, unless you make a big mistake outside of the panel. Yeah. Because, like, say for instance, like someone deserves a 9.5 in a routine, that means that 7 judges have, or at least 5 judges have to give them 5 9.5s, right? Mm-hmm. As opposed to like a 9.3, where if just 2 people give that person a 9.5, that 9.3 becomes 9.375 now. You know,
the norm. Yeah, gotcha. I don't know. Even with the men, it was like their e-scores were all out of whack on some routines. I was like, how'd they get that? Then the team final, they do the same routine, they get the higher. I'm like, see, I don't understand. Maybe I don't understand judging anymore. Maybe it's just what the shit's this Olympics probably. I don't know.
Do you think the judging should be subjective, or do you think it should be like robotic, like a computer?
Like maybe I don't understand if they're taking for or if they're like not taking for. I guess I don't know.
I think what you're saying, like you prefer more transparency. Like I would love to see like at the end of the day what each judge shook off. And for what, as opposed to like us trying to pretend, or what they
exactly.
Credit to,
what they credit, exactly. There you go.
Like I need to know, like, how did you come up with this D score or whatever, something like that, as opposed to like I was guessing. You know?
There you go. That's what it is. Yep.
And that should happen like immediately. Like you should know, like that should be with all sports. On you know, like we should, because like you know how all sports. We see like even like kind of like diving, you see what each judge gave.
Exactly. Yep.
And then you can see who, like where then you can see like whose scores got dropped.
Mm-hmm. They put a red line through it. Yep.
Correct. Yeah. They should really do that for gymnastics as well too. You know, you can see what each person gave.
Maybe make some fuss. Maybe we'll move to it. Think so?
But I think the difference between in gymnastics, because like they have the everyone has to be within a range, right?
Yeah, RJ, you're right. Figure skating does have deductions in real time. He's right. Figure skating
But
does.
the real time, is it the real time? Is that the actual judges, or is that actual like what the broadcasting is doing?
Yeah, when that scores come up, you see it on the screen. Yeah, you see all the judges' scores.
But I think that's like kind of like, I don't think that's the judges. No, in the real time deductions, I think that's a broadcasting. That's a broadcaster doing the deductions, what they think the deductions are going to be. But that's not the actual judges, you know, because the judges' scores come up at the end.
But the oh gosh, I can't. The deductions that the figure skating computer takes, it's like automatic. It's not subjective. Like if this is what they're supposed to be taking a deduction for, that's what the deduction is. So it's like, even though the judges are still given their scores later on, the deductions are still valid because that's what the deductions are. It's not as subjective as it is in gymnastics.
But the judges, they don't have. They're not behind it. They're not a computer. They don't see what the deductions, what the computer does. Do they?
No, but
like they're making their own deductions, right?
They're making their own deductions, but they are being highlighted to errors. They are being highlighted to mistakes.
In real time, or are they watching the computer? Or are they watching? Yeah, are they watching
They're watching this. They have a screen and they're watching it in real time. So they're watching it on a screen and they're watching it in real time.
Oh, okay. That seems like room for someone to miss something, though, doesn't it?
But they also get a replay too.
They do? I didn't know that.
Yes.
So somebody said we go back to the 10.0 system. Yeah, I think that was fix some of this stuff. 10.0 system.
I think 10.0 is less transparency, because you really don't even know what you got credited for and what you're getting deducted, what your e-score was, you know? I mean, we do have a 10.0 system, though. We do have a 10.0 system. It's that we have a 10.0
as well.
We have the 10.0 plus the difficulty. And the difficulty is really not objective. I don't think that, I mean, not subjective. It shouldn't be down to like, I think actually I think an athlete should submit what they're going to do, and the judges, that should be their, because I think like if a Gojin doesn't get all around, and okay, yeah. I think an athlete should submit what they're going to do, and if they don't do it, they don't get credited, and it doesn't get downgraded. You get what I'm saying?
So what would happen with Jade in the vault final? She split the Aminar, but then she did the DTY. What would happen there?
He doesn't get credited.
So she would get a 0 on that vault.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Woo.
I think,
and that's what it used to, that's what it used to be on vault, but then they changed the rules because the judges was like, I mean, the girls was like, now you're forcing us to do stuff in the air, even though we feel like it's off. So that used to be the rule.
If it's off, correct. If you feel like it's off, then you don't get credit. That's okay. Like, don't do something that you can't do. But if you don't make a decision in the middle of the air to change something that, you know, which is weird. I don't know. Because, like, the reason I say that is because, like, if you... Go ahead.
But okay, so let's say, like, a girl submitted Arminar at a 4.5, but she did a DTY at a 5.0. I mean, she submitted an Arminar at a 5.4, but she did a DTY at a 5.0. Does she still get credit for the DTY, or is it just a 0 score for vault?
I don't think it should be a 0. I think it should be credited as an Arminar, and she should get deductions for not like doing it. Like she should get execution deductions for not executing this, or under rotated Arminar or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like there should be like if you're under rotated for like a half spin or half a rotation.
You know,
it should be like You know,
I'm not opposed to this. So let's say, like for beam, right? A girl has to submit her beam routine to the judges, right? So the judges can be prepared for what she says she's supposed to do. If she does not do what she says she's supposed to do, deductions.
Correct. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Because then, therefore, like, because like if like so, Jordan's instead of Jordan's Gojan being credited as a torture tape full, it should be credited as a Gojan that it was not done correctly. You know.
I get it. So it's like your start values can never go up and down. Your start value is whatever you submit to the judges. It's just if you don't do that start value, it's hella deductions. I'm not opposed to that. That would be kind of
so
fun.
Then what's the cap on deductions though? Do you have to like deduct the whole point for not doing the skill, or what would be the deduction for that? That's kind of already in the E-score, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you have a D panel who's like trying to, because the only reason I say is like, if then you have an subjective, because I'm trying to say like nothing's to be subjective. If you don't make it all around for the skill, then it can be like, oh, I saw it as a Gojan and I saw it as a torture tape full, right? It should be like,
okay,
you tried to do a Gojan, it didn't make it all the way around. It was an attempt on a Gojan, but it didn't make it all the way around. So therefore, you get deductions on that. It doesn't get to, because basically what happens is like you're getting credit for not doing the skill correctly.
Correct. You know, I've been disagreeing for years.
Yeah, you're getting credit for not doing the skill that you attempted to do incorrect. You did it incorrectly, and you're getting credit for something else. Now, that's not what you tried to do, girl.
Just like on Vol when Simone felt that YDP, I was like, well, she didn't do it because she failed, so why she give full credit? I get it. So like, kind of like that. I mean, she landed, but she failed pretty much. Yeah.
But no, but she did what she was. If you land and you fall, then you
fall.
But like, or like, you don't get credit for something. If I'm trying to do it, what's that?
So for example,
like when they downgrade the NABs, when they downgrade that, you're gonna get credit for you get hella deductions. If you submit that NAB, you don't.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. You get it. It's the D because then it takes away this of subjectiveness of the D score, because I don't think the D score should ever be subjective. It should be like, you do what you get what you do, but it makes subjective because like, well, I saw this or I saw that or I saw blah 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 blah. You know, well, okay, cool. Well, you did that Nabi Ava very wrong, so therefore it's a deduction. You know, and I bet you everybody's E score was shoot, because if they had to adhere to what they were doing, you know. But then that would be weird because like, especially in connections, like on bars, if you had to like go for a connection and you miss it, I don't know how that works.
So it would be harder on bars and beams. What the two events? Well, 4-2.
Yeah.
4 years.
Because if you had to go for that connection, like, but then you wouldn't, and I guess if you like, I don't know. Maybe connection bonus isn't like. Maybe connection bonus isn't what a. Okay, maybe connection bonus isn't an element, I guess, you know, because the elements are different, and then connection bonuses are something different. But also, I don't like the fact that the connections on Dream are subjective too. Like there should be like something like someone's convenience, like, oh, that was a slow connection, blah 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 blah. Like there's no set rule about like.
Okay, so RJ asked a good question to this point. What happens if the opposite happens? Like they post a DTY, but they end up doing an armor? How would that work?
You get deductions for not doing the DTY correctly. You over rotate it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you over rotate it because, like, if you were attempting to do a DTY and you did an armor, then you didn't do it right. At least that's what I'm seeing. That's how I'm seeing it. It's like if you attempted to do a double layout, but you somehow bend your knees. Or no, you close your hip. Then you didn't do it. You didn't do a double layout correctly. You shouldn't get a credit for a tuck.
So what would you call Makayla Skinner's chongs? Those one-arm vaults that she was doing.
What she's getting up on the vault table and treating it like a bouncy house. I don't know what she's doing. Parkour, is that what I'm supposed to teach her? Like parkour, is that what it is? Is that I call it dangerous? I cannot believe that when I first met you guys, I came into this community defending Makayla Skinner, or not defending her. I was like, oh, she seems like a nice person.
You sure were, John. Yep, you sure were.
Yep.
I'm embarrassed. I'm completely embarrassed. And you guys have to educate. They're like, no, oh no.
Makayla Skinner, Nina DeWild. Like, it's been a lot.
Nina DeWild was so bad.
Yeah, I didn't know about Nina either. That one flew over my head.
But you weren't standing for her like I was. Like, no, you should. I had to eat so much fucking dirt on that. Oh my god, it was so bad.
Man, the people been eating Makayla Skinner ass up. Like, it's been hilarious. Like, I almost feel bad for her, but I don't. I've been waiting for this for years.
And casuals are weird. Like casuals, people who just join into this conversation are so weird because they don't know like a lot of things. And I feel like you watching and they be just making the most outrageous hot takes, and you're like, wait, hold on, because I didn't like the fact that people were jumping on. They were applauding Simone for attacking Skinner, but they were applauding Simone for attacking Skinner and using Skinner's 2016 tweets for a justification of why Simone should have spoke up. You know?
Yeah.
And I was like, this is probably not the like. You shouldn't throw Makayla's 2016 tweets back into Simone's face because Simone was not clapping back for that, and she never clapped back for that. It took Skinner to come for Simone before Simone clapped back. When people were experiencing what you're posting right now, Simone didn't say anything. You know, just like
she never really slapped back as she never did like get back at Makayla. Then Makayla said when she did her apology, I mean whatever, please call a dog star pretty much. Like, well, Simone told me she's proud of me. I'm like, proud of you for doing what? For apology? I'm like,
exactly. Simone was standing in Makayla. Like,
she's still. I'm like, she's still your friend, but you blocked. I'm like, yeah, I don't get that. I'm so confused. I'm so confused with that situation.
And not only that, Simone is a grown ass woman. Like, she is 30. Like, she is almost 30. This is not no kids shit.
Exactly. I'm like, somebody tell you I'm proud of you for whatever you. I'm like, proud of you for doing what? I'm confused. Like, Makayla, you played that. I was like, what?
Yeah, Makayla Skinner is also almost 30, and she's just very lost.
So it's like, is Simone like playing in her face like she's really her friend, but trying to act like she's not to everybody? Is that what it is? I don't know.
I absolutely agree with what Brielle said, and she just thinks Makayla is making this up for attention. I agree.
And so
I don't agree that I don't think nobody's maybe somebody said something like, if I see you, I'll kick your ass or something like that. But I don't believe nobody's really sending that girl death threats. I don't believe nobody is stalking her. I don't believe nobody is attacking her child. I believe she is saying this because she knows that by saying these things, that's like things to make people leave her alone in this situation. But the best way, Makayla Skinner, for people to leave you alone is for you to just go away.
I think there's definitely people who are attacking her kid because we know we see Twitter, we know what it's like. People attacking me for dumb shit, and like they go low for no reason, like calling me N-words and stuff like that, and because they think it's gonna trigger. So I know if they're doing it to me and I'm a nobody, I'm pretty sure they definitely, because sometimes people just don't.
I'm not saying people aren't like saying mean things about her kids, but I don't think people are going to the extreme that she is making it seem like. I could be wrong.
I don't think it's like an abundance of people. I think it could be, but it could be just one person and a bunch of one people. But that it doesn't like. I had one death threat, and that was enough for me.
You know, yeah, that's true.
Well, Makayla said you're supposed to win your medal and go away. Makayla, I hollered when you said that. So you're supposed to go away.
Yes, but that's it. Look. I will sit here and say this again, Makayla Skinner. This is what the agreement for you for the Tokyo Olympics 2021 was. You were supposed to go to the Olympics. Simone pulled out. You got your chance. You finally got your Olympic silver medal, the thing that you've been wanting in this sport forever. Then you were supposed to go the fuck away. You were never supposed to be heard of again. You're never supposed to be seen again. But you keep wanting to bring your ass back to the gymnastics community. I don't know why, but we don't like you, girl. Go away. Well, you guys, I'm gonna go. This has been entertaining. I've released a lot of energy. My feelings are still very hurt right now. I can't believe this girl is gonna have to get back this damn bronze medal. But
me either.
Racism, the systematic racism of gymnastics has won again, and it sucks. It really sucks. It really sucks. Hopefully you guys, the next time I come back, I'll come back with more positive energy. We're gonna have to start switching our mindset over to the NCAA. I'm really not there yet.
Yay! Repeat season.
I guess I gotta get into it, but
well, hopefully it's not the Olympic season, so it might be way cheaper to go to some of these NCAA events next year. So maybe I'll try to go to the nationals next year. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke and just rewatch Jordan Child's Flow Routine and just remember the good time. No, I'm actually off on a Saturday, and I'm never off on a Saturday, so I'm gonna cook dinner, smoke, and just do something other than focus on this all night, because this is just heartbreaking. Like, I just can't.
It is. Yeah, well, thank you for having this conversation, open up this space, because I definitely vented a lot. And I know that as soon as I leave here, I'm about to go deep dive on Twitter to find out all the tea.
John, get off of Twitter.
I might
get off of Twitter.
I know. I'm going to get off of Twitter for at least until the morning, because I know I'm going to try to get off of Twitter because it's just too much. I don't know what me and Oscar got planned for the summer, but we're going to do some other things. We're going to revisit some older competitions, break down some older competitions, break down some other controversial things. You know, the next show we'll probably watch. I don't know yet, but it won't be no Olympic Games. I'm going to give the Olympics. It's going to be some smaller competition, maybe some Goodwill Games, maybe something else, but it won't be the Olympics. With that being said, I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my day. See you, friends. Bye, everybody.
Bye.